Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. How are we all doing today? How is everything going? First off, I want to say thank you for helping me get to 2,600 subscribers. I am now at 2,606. Super, super excited about that. Thank you, everyone that has subscribed to the channel. It's been a long time coming. I'm pretty much back to the amount of subscribers I had before uh, last little problem that I had, or whatever the case may be. Um, so I'm excited about that. Um, Tonight we have a very special live. We have the one and only Siwa Moon coming up, um, and I'm excited about that. A couple of house rules. There will be no disrespect at all to Siwa's family members or Siwa herself. You will respect this woman on this panel tonight. If you do not respect her, you will get a warning first. If you do it again, you will get timed out. And the third time, you're getting banned. Okay? I will not tolerate any disrespect of anybody's kids, no disrespect of this lady at all, because she doesn't deserve to be disrespected. She's here to do an interview, to tell her story, to tell her side, and that's going to be that. Anybody that has a problem with that, you're welcome to leave. You're welcome to leave. With that being said, I don't want to have people not be able to speak their mind and how they feel. So if you're going to say it with respect. Don't disrespect this woman. Say what you got to say, but say it with respect. Second of all, I've been trying to look for these free membership thingamajiggies to give away to y'all, and I can't find them. I don't know if I need to call YouTube. I'm going to where I'm being told to go. They're not there. It's telling me to buy memberships, and I'm supposed to be able to give 10 away. So I'm going to figure that out. Hopefully I can figure that out within the next couple of days. And I am 2 members away. I need 2 more members to be able to get 8 more emojis. And I want to thank Siwa Moon for making the emojis that she made for me. And you guys can see that if you are a member of the channel. Lastly, I have to sing to Rakin, because Rakin gave a donation last night and I missed it while I was live. So I want to sing really quickly before we get into this live stream. And Rakin, thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for the $9.99. Reagan, thank you. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for the thank you for the thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For those that don't know, anybody that donates, I will sing to them if they want me to sing to them. I just say, if you donate via Cashapp, PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo, when you donate, let me know if you want me to sing or not. I don't want to be singing nobody's name if they don't want me singing their name. Okay? William, I would appreciate it if you don't come here ever again. Don't ever come here again. Period. You showed your true colors. You showed who you are. when you diss me for no reason. So because of that, you are cut off. You are cut off. Oh, also, there's an emoji, and that's all I'm going to say about William. William, you're cut off. Anybody see a William in the chat, block him. Go over there with Georgie Cat. Go over there with Bald Cat. Maybe you could buy her a wig as well, so she won't be bald no more. Allegedly and respectfully, in my opinion. Anything else? Oh, and also I have emojis for singing. Oh man. You're welcome, Rakin. Sorry I didn't get a chance to do it last night. I missed the thingamajiggy. I missed the notification on my phone. So yeah. So without further ado, I want to introduce my special guest for today. I am honored to have her on my panel. She's been a very, very good person to me. We have had a lot of ups and downs throughout the years, but we always seem to get back into a good space, which I'm grateful for. And I'm bringing her here to clear up some things from last night, first and foremost. And then after that, I want to kind of talk about some more positive things, because I don't want this whole interview to be negative and about negative things. Because this woman has a lot of positive things going on in her life. She has a lot of positive energy around her. And I think a lot of times, being as though she's immersed in so many different fights and things like that going on, that you really don't get to see the other side of this person, this beautiful person, this person that has a heart of gold, this person that wants to help people, this person that really cares about people. And they think because she says she's a witch that she's an evil person. It's not true. It's bad witches and it's good witches. You know, it's always good and bad in the world that we live in. It is. It is. And she is a great mother. She takes care of her kids. She puts her kids first. And nobody in the chat better not say anything about her kids, period. Period. I shouldn't be talking about nobody's kids first and foremost. Nobody's kids. What is wrong with y'all? We grown adults. Half of the community is over 40. Why are y'all resorting to bothering people? I'm not even going to get on my soapbox. Without further ado, I want to introduce Siwa Moon to the panel. Welcome to the live, Siwa.
Hey, Real. Thank you for that. Making me tear up back here.
You know, I just like to keep it real. I just like to keep it real. So, I'm sorry, ladies first.
No, I was just saying, well, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I kind of mentioned a little bit how I want this interview to go. I want to address the drama stuff first, get that out the way. And then I kind of want to move on to more positive things. Because I think a lot of times when you are up on these panels and stuff, it's always usually defending or quote unquote negative conversation. I think it's time to kind of turn things around, because you're not this evil person that people are trying to make you out to be. You have a very, very kind heart, and you've helped a lot of people. And I think people need to hear that and see that and understand that, so then that way they can get away from this process of judging you because you call yourself a witch, and the stereotypes that come along with that, you know, and then also with, you know, the public or whatever we call this sector of YouTube that we're in. Just change things around, if that makes any sense.
Yes, I understand. It's always about the religion bashing. That's a lot of people's go-to. But I still believe in God. I still give grace to God. And people just should do more researching into the whole thing. But again, they don't have to. I don't force my beliefs on anybody else. And I don't know why it's trying to be forced on me. So it's I think that's not anybody. I mean, I think anybody can practice what they want, believe what they want. When it comes to religion and spirituality. So it's just a low blow as usual.
Yeah. I think people really don't understand that the internet is the internet, and then there's a component called real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times people are so immersed in the internet that they forget and don't understand real life, i.e., why they seem to try to always go real life. But they don't also take in consideration what really happens in real life when you do certain things to people. They can react in a way that you may not like. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in this community is because a lot of people here are on the internet thinking nothing can never happen to me. Nobody will ever see me. But you don't know. You don't know who you're going to run into, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And I think that people should be mindful of that when they're talking about people, when they're posting people's kids, when they're putting out FOIA reports. All these things is just unnecessary things. I understand people got to get their money. I understand drama sells. But there's a level that in a line that should never be crossed. And in this community, unfortunately, people tend to cross it all day, every day.
Well, I won't sit here and pretend I haven't crossed lines. I won't sit here and pretend. Look, you're really nice, William. You're such a nice person. I won't sit here and pretend that I've never crossed lines or I've never responded back or I've never said someone's name back. I won't pretend that. I don't set out to do that. I don't enjoy doing that. I do get pushed and push to the point and I finally snap and do it back. I never enjoy it. I hate it about this community, but it seems to be what everybody wants to do. And no matter how many times I say we shouldn't do that, we shouldn't do that, we shouldn't do that, no matter how many times I do that, that person will then turn around and do the exact same thing that I'm standing up against when it's referring to them. So, for instance, like when Cooch was being doxxed, whatever, I went live and said, I don't think we should care where she lives. It's none of anybody's business. What does that matter at the end of the day? And then she turns around and does her own doxing, but of me. So it's there's just, I mean, like I said, I don't think any of us are innocent at all. But I think a lot of us have different intentions and goals in the end. And a lot of us don't actually enjoy causing pain and hurt.
Yeah. I also think that a lot of, I think mental health is a subject that's a touchy subject that people don't want to touch on. But I think a lot of people are dealing with mental health issues, but they have access to the internet. So, with that being said, you might be dealing with a person that just has mental issues, and then when they get on the internet and they do something because they're having an episode, and you go at them, and now you feel bad because they're mentally unstable or mentally ill. It's like there needs to be some type of censorship or some type of guideline put in place for those people. I know they want to be protected, but what about the rest of the world that needs to be protected as well? Because
Right.
you get somebody that's mentally ill and you don't know it, and then you go off on them, and then now you're the bad guy. You know?
That's true. That is true. And I think a lot of us, like, I think a lot of us have been open about struggling mental health. I know I have severe PTSD, complex PTSD. That's my mental health issues. I know a lot of other people have even more severe issues. But I think a lot of people use YouTube as their therapy couch. And everybody sees the good, bad, and the ugly. And I think a lot of people, instead of trying to evaluate why they have so much hate and anger, they just keep going with it because it brings in the money. Don't care how it makes them look in the end. Doesn't care that it stays on the internet forever. Doesn't care that people are mandated reporters and have to report them if they cross certain lines. And but they don't think about that and they don't care about that. And then when it does happen, then they're like, I can't believe that happened to me. I can't believe people reported me for making death threats or, whatever it is. And I think a lot of people just, like I said, I think we're all guilty of being extremely reactive. You're that way. I'm that way. If someone makes me mad or slights me, I'm going to hit that live and tell you how I really feel. And I think a lot of people do that. But at the end, if we're apologetic to it and we, like, I don't know, like I said, I felt bad in the past for things I said, but there are people who never apologize, who never feel guilty, who never feel bad. And you were talking about that in your stream last night about no matter how many times you try to come back from the dark side or the bracket you were put into, no one's willing to. And some people just, like I told you on the phone earlier, some people you just can't. Some people are just never going to get there. And I think a lot of people, when it comes to you, and I said it in your chat last night too, a lot of people don't realize that you were not raised with having to be PC about everything, politically correct about all that. You have to watch what you say and sugarcoat everything and make sure you don't piss people off. And that's not the environment you grew up in. And you've talked about it, how you don't sugarcoat things. You didn't grow up sugarcoat things. Neither did in your family. And in the environment you grew up in, it's no big deal to come on here and say certain words that in a white environment wouldn't be acceptable. And I think a lot of people don't take that consideration when it comes to you, that people say what they want to say in Philly, and that's where you were raised. So they can't compare what they would be doing and how they were raised to you. Totally different, and they don't even consider that aspect and want to punish you for it forever.
I have a question. Should I set this thing? I have it on subscribers only mode. Should I set it to 20 minutes so this dude can stop? Or should I custom? I'm going to set it to 20 minutes.
I wouldn't. No, leave it on 5 minutes, real. Just leave it on 5 minutes. Let them come here and keep getting blocked, because guess what? That just brings your subscribers right back up. So let them. Because if you do 20 minutes, he probably will give up, but you also won't get the subscribers. So if you want to, you don't want to see it, you can, but he's not getting to me. He's just showing his behind and embarrassing himself. So.
Okay. All right. And do I need to, slow the chat down? Is that 60 seconds now?
It looks fine to me, but if you're having trouble seeing all of it, you could. I mean, I don't tell people to run their channels, but just my advice, I think it's fine. I think you're good how you're going.
Okay. Perfect.
I would leave it up to the mods. If the mods think you need to, if the mods think you should do subscribers for 20 minutes, I will leave it up to them because they have your best interests at heart.
Okay. And Star, you are absolutely right. I seen one of your comments. We are responsible for our own mental health. But the thing is that that gets tricky when you're dealing with somebody that's mentally ill, And it's like society then puts it on everybody else. And it's like, just makes it really, really crazy.
Okay, slow down.
You slowed it down for me. I can't keep up. So what number should I put it on? About 30? I put it on 45.
For the subscribers or the slowing it down?
Slowing it down. I left the subscribers at 5, like you said.
Oh. So SC says it's fine at
okay.
what you have.
Okay. All right. So moving on. Let's address the things from last night. And we'll address pretty much everything that you want to address from last night. I want to apologize for last night. I did try my best to kind of like fix the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Slow will can't participate by.
I guess if it's slow, it won't let them type away. Like it makes them wait every 45. Like they can't type away. They have to wait for the little clock to go down, and then they can message. Maybe that's what she's talking about. It's like can you clarify what's making it where you feel like you can't participate?
Yeah, if you can't fly,
I'm doing the same thing. Me too.
So let's
Okay,
while
yeah,
we
it's
wait for you
slowing
to
it down.
answer.
It's making it hard for the chatters. They're saying.
Okay.
What about the other mods? Are y'all able to help Tia? So I think Tia, I think everybody, I think the other mods are like ready to go. So if you feel like you can't keep up, like with the sock accounts that come in, I think the other mods are like prepared. But if it's
Okay. So if I put it back to 60, it goes back to normal, right? Because
do 30
originally that's where it was
seconds.
at.
Well, 30 seconds is still going to be an issue probably for some chatters.
Okay. I
Okay.
put it back on 60 where it was at.
Okay. No, 60 is worse than what you had it on though. You had it on 45 seconds, and didn't you? That's still bad.
But it was originally on 60.
What are the
That's what
options? 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and what? Like, or is there lower than
now
30?
it's at a minute.
Oh yeah, see, you made it worse. I would just turn it off if Tia's okay. If she's worried about making sure
So
she's
what
blocked,
if I put it at 0?
then
If I put it at 0.
just turn off the slow mode, silly. If you put it at 0, you're turning it off practically. Yeah, it
Put it
was
at 10.
very slow, they said.
Okay. 60 is worse. 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, they said turn it off. So if it gets out of hand and like you just get bombarded, y'all, he's gonna have to do what he needs to do. Tia, you do not need to apologize. He is you're great. You're a
Oh,
great man.
good. So I turned it off. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah.
first thing we want to address last night is the lies that were said. If we can address those lies, and then we can move on to
Whatever
well,
you
just
want.
the lies with Jen Bailey first.
Okay. So I came in your chat. Well, first off, haven't I been here consistently for a while now? Like I come
Yes.
in a lot. And when I come in, I stay on topic. I don't derail the stream. I don't talk crap about anybody else. I talk about the topic you're discussing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Second off, I'm not a mod. I can't block anybody from Real's channel. Never been able to. There we go again. Never been able to. What the hell is he talking about? Nonetheless, I mean, just he came back in with another fake account. I've never been able to block anybody from Real's chat. So there's that. That already removed it. My block game is very strong. I got a list of 400 people. But Jen Bailey has been on that list for over 2 years. Okay. When she did the interview with my ex-husband, we all know that is my abuser. She been blocked since then. Never been unblocked since on YouTube. Any new account she uses, I block that too. Same with Amzi, same with William. If I don't want to see you and I don't like you, I'm gonna block everything I know tied to you. Just keep it moving. That's how it should be. So with that being said, for Jen to come in the chat and say, I blocked you from the chat, again, never been a mod, can't do that. To say that I saw her comment on your live before you started, and I came in and threw a fit. Again, we were on topic. We were talking just fine, talking about gifting memberships for 34 minutes before she came in saying I was causing a fit. No topic was about Jen. But she said, I saw her comment. Again, Jen, blocked means you can't see me and I can't see you. So no, I didn't see a comment from you. I haven't seen any comments from you for 2 years. That's how I want it, right? So that whole thing coming in derail it was completely pointless, completely ridiculous, unwarranted, unjustified. And to say that I followed her in here when I've been here and been shown support every chance I could, I have been here. She has not, for the best of my knowledge. But anyway, she said I followed her in here, but she then said they were on William's Instagram live chatting. She saw that you went live, saw that I was in here, and because I guess you were talking to me, and she messaged William and said, William, Steve has me blocked from Real's chat. Go in there and get me unblocked. That's why they all came in here at once, and that's why they all started demanding to be unblocked, and Siwa's doing all this, and Siwa's doing, and I wasn't doing nothing at all. And when she came up, she said, I'm this Heaven account that went in John's chat. I'm not a Heaven account. I don't have a single sock account tied to this community. So there goes that. saying we were trashing her and slandering her. That Heaven account, all they said is, Jen did an IG live earlier and she was talking bad about you, John. That is all the account said. And she was using that. Siwa's been slandering me all day. I'm not Heaven. I mean, I'm Heaven, a slice of Heaven, but no, I'm just kidding. But I'm not the Heaven account. Okay? I'm not the Heaven account. So the whole thing, every bullet point she had for an issue with me, completely fabricated and made up. Yeah, she said it like facts. Like, I know that Siwa's account, and I know she was trashing me, and Siwa slandering me all over YouTube. Girl, I didn't slander you not once. If I call you abusers, because you were abuser. I know, that's all they said, John. Like, there's proof you've been abusive in the past. But as long as you're not putting your hands on Clint, I've left you alone, correct? And I told you that, Jen. I won't have an issue with you as long as you keep your hands to yourself, because I don't overlook DV and I don't support it, and I don't think it's hilarious either. Unlike some other people that are exhibiting, they think it's funny. But yeah, she's been blocked. There was no issue for that. I'm not slandering her. Then she said I did an interview with her blood. The person I interviewed, real, I don't know if you know this, is Brandy. Do you know who Brandy is to Jen?
No.
Okay, so Brandy is the woman I interviewed. She found me on my TikTok because I posted a video of Jen going to the police saying Clint was missing when he had broken up with her. She saw my account. She came across me on TikTok. She recognized Jen. She messaged me, goes, "Oh my God, that is my ex-husband's roommate." I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me." We started talking from there, and she explained to me all the stuff going on, that they have been messaging Mike, which is Jen's ex-roommate, messaging Mike all the time, begging him to come see his kids, to talk to his children, that they're worried to death that Jen's putting her hands on him, which she did. And they are trying to get him, the husband, away from Jen, to not only reunite with his family, but to be safe. They said they've been calling his phone, and every time they call, Jen answers the phone. She blocks their number. She cusses them out. She threatens them. That's what she was doing for months before this lady reached out to me. I said, well, if you want, we could put a message out to Mike on my channel and see if we could get him to come home and visit you. Let him know that the family wants him to come home and that everybody's willing to fix things so he could be back in the kid's life. Because when he started living with Jen, he hasn't been involved. So anyways, the way Brandy knows Jen is Jen was Brandy's friend, best friend. Okay. Brandy trusted Jen to watch her kids while she worked, right? So Jen's at Brandy's house watching their children. And when Mike came home from work, she started sleeping with Mike while being Brandy's best friend and smiling to her face. And so when she was supposed to be babysitting, she was sleeping with Brandy's husband at the time. That is the connection to Jen. There's no blood. They don't share children. Brandy's never been her abuser. Like, none of that. So again, that's stuff that happened a year ago. Because I did the interview I would say a year and a half ago, possibly, because I know it was the winter time. So about a year and a half ago, I did an interview with her. But again, she's saying it's the same as her interviewing my ex. I didn't reach out to her. I didn't seek her out. And no, it's not the same. You're not stuck with Brandy the rest of your life. You don't share children with her. Mike does. They had every right to come on the channel and beg for Mike to listen, because they all know Jen watches everything on my channel, or she was at that time. They know she watches everything. So they know if she saw Brandy addressing it on my channel, that Jen would let Mike know about it, and then Mike could come listen to himself and see that his family's wanting him to come home. That was the whole point of it. So her coming on your channel and saying I interviewed her blood is lies as well. All of it was lies.
But they were playing your interview today.
They were playing the interview today, making fun of me, saying that I lied about my DV when I have so much freaking proof. I have witnesses to the DV and other women that he abused. But so, no, I definitely didn't lie. But they were playing it and mocking it because I had the audacity to tell someone that they should not be threatening to case someone because an ex is sending me money. Like, that's all I did today. Go live and say, you shouldn't be threatening to case someone. You're risking your freedom and custody of your children by threatening to case people on YouTube. And for that, the response was, we're going to play the interview with her ex. We're going to talk about her son. We're going to call her all sorts of names. And that's all they did all day. So. Hostile.
It's just lost for words. Like this level of aggression towards each other is just, it's mind blowing when you really think about it. It's like, and I'm pretty sure you never met Jen a day in your life in person,
Never
you know,
will.
or will.
Mm.
So like the animosity that is there is like, just makes you want to ask her why. But
Well, the only reason she did the interview is because Momo's sister got interviewed by Amber. Momo thought I'm the one that set it up. I absolutely did not set it up. I had no parts of setting that up. And in response to that, she contacted my ex and his new girlfriend and asked to do an interview, told him all sorts of crap to get him mad and upset with me. And instead, Maria refused to do it on her channel. She asked Jen to do it. And she said, and I have the screenshots of her saying this, I want Jen to do it because Jen has nothing to lose. I have a job. I have things to worry about. Jen has nothing to lose. So let's make her do it. So Jen did it. She did it. I didn't even do shit to Jen to deserve that. I wasn't attacking Jen. I wasn't hurting Jen. I wasn't doing none of that stuff. She did it because Maria asked her to, because she didn't want the backlash. And Jen got all this backlash, and she knows she got used by these people, but she's still trying to fight to clear their name and defend their honor when they are the ones that set her up to do that. And Jen has said 1,000 times, I am so sorry, Siwa, I did that interview. I don't trust him. I think your ex is an a-hole. I think he's a complete liar. He makes my skin crawl. These are the things she said after the interview. And she deleted the interview, by the way, so because she felt so bad about it. But since then, like I said, they covering it with 2 other people. So is she sorry? She's not really sorry, clearly, because if you're covering it, because what, Jen, what did I do? But here she was on your channel last night saying that she wants to be cordial with me and she just doesn't want me to ever talk about her again while this is what she's doing. And she has been on a panel with another creator for weeks now, just dragging and trashing the heck out of me because of someone that comes in my chat for weeks, but then wants to come over here and cause all that fuss with you because she thinks I'm going to have an account that said Jen did an IG live. Like, make that make sense, because I sure the heck can't. That makes no daggum sense.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is just, it's sometimes it's just hard to wrap your head around kind of what's going on, and so many different moving parts with so many different people playing parts in the moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so hard to stomach it from outsider's perspective. And I know it's another level of being immersed in it, because it's like you can never have a good night of sleep because you don't know what you're going to wake up to first thing in the morning. You know, you don't know if you're going to wake up to your best friend on your worst enemy's panel slamming you.
Well, if you're talking about Brandy and Jen haven't been friends for years and years and years.
I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about. I'm just saying.
Talking about random? Okay. I catch your drift.
Like, people that you share intimate information with can turn on you at the drop of a dime and don't even give you. You don't even see it coming, and there's not even a cordial separation. Like, we don't get along, let's separate. It's, we don't get along. I don't like you now, so let me do what I got to do to destroy you. And it's like, why do we have to be that way towards each other? We're on the internet. Like, there's enough money on this website, let alone on the internet itself, for everybody to do well. Block Carlos.
Y'all are being racist.
And I don't know who Carlos is.
That's William. He's talking about a person in the MobTube community.
Okay. Moving on. Let me do a 30-second commercial.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk about the allegations that sorry MF made. Mr. William. And I got some words for you too, Mr. William.
Me too.
And I know you're watching. American cocksucker. 30 seconds. Put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the live. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to shut the F up forever. Let's go. Guys, we just hit 100 viewers. Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. We have 100 people in the chat. Well, watching the live. I don't think we have 100 people in the chat. That'd be a lot of people. But I want to thank y'all for coming. Please. And we had 2 just drop off. Please do me a huge favor and make sure when this video is over that you leave a comment in the comment section. It helps with the algorithm. It helps the video reach out to other people. Also, if you can, hit the like button. And if anybody would like to donate to the channel, y'all know that I'm going through some tough times. My doctor just told me that I can't work a job. So I am pretty much doing YouTube full time, trying my best to build my channel the correct way. So all donations will greatly be appreciated. We have Cashapp, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. My mods can put everything in the chat. It's also shown across the screen. And if you're watching the replay, it'll be in the description as well for you to click any of those that you would like to support. Also, pinned to the top of the chat is the link to become a member. If you would like to become a member, and my members, I have recipes. I have a ton of recipes because this channel, although I do a lot of interviews and do a celebrity news, this channel is primarily about food and food reviews. So right now, I am looking to build on my members only as far as content. I don't know how I'm going to do that right now. I'm probably going to seek out some consulting about how many members only lives I should do and things like that. Maybe I can, if I can get the opportunity to speak to John offline or whatever the case may be, maybe he can give me some advice on how to kind of structure my members only and things of that nature, so I can set myself up for success.
Well, I gave you advice earlier for the, to do a replay crew and, just to keep explaining that with the memberships, you get special emojis that are unique to the channel. You will not see them anywhere else.
Which we just did. You gave me, and I appreciate that. And actually, if we only need 2 more people to become members in order to get 8 more emojis, is what it told
I can make 8 more, y'all, if y'all give him just 2 more memberships. And once he has those memberships, no matter how many members, cancel later on, if they do, he still keeps those emojis. Like, they don't go away just because the memberships go back down. So once he's got them, he's got them.
So, but I was thinking really quickly before we get back into the drama, I was thinking about doing members only lives once a week once I got to 20 members. I'm actually at 13 right now. Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's always a good idea to be doing members only lives because, you got to do something to make the members feel special, real. So that's why I was like, my first tier is the emojis and community tab posts that are special. And you've already got that. My second tier is replay crew. When I end my live and it's processing, I put it on replay. And everybody can watch it without the commercials. And people really enjoy not having to watch commercials, as we all know. And then the third tier, like I said, I used to do half off on spells or readings, so I don't do that anymore. So I'm working. I still have a bunch of content, like my older streams. I don't know if you have any of your older streams. It sucks you don't have any of your older streams from your old channel where things were like
they're all on Patreon. I think I'm gonna leave them over there. Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's what I would do for your top tier. I would get those. and record them. Like I use my StreamYard. I'll go on my StreamYard and share the screen, make that screen full, and record anything I want, and then put it on my channel for my members to watch. So, that's something you should definitely do. I would make that top tier your older streams, because I think a lot of people missed those, and how interesting they were. Things were really jumping.
I was thinking about doing that, but then I also don't want to get caught up with, any of the old stuff. So
Well, not the drama. I don't mean the drama. I mean like when you're holding panels and having conversations just like we're doing now. I mean those. I think it's cool if a content creator drops a video to their members before it goes public. And that's something I do too. Like say for this week, I recorded I did 2 yesterday, but I've done like 3 or 4 pre-recorded lives where it's not open chat, and I just pre-record it to like say what I need to say real quickly, and then only the members can watch that. Like it's never been public. There's no interruptions. It's just they can watch what I have to say, and I could do that to get something off my chest real quick and then get about my day. So pre-record is really helpful.
So tonight, when this live is over, what I should do is put it on second tier for members, and then as it goes through the process of being processed, when it goes live, then release it to the public.
Yeah, you got a new member. One more, guys. Yeah, you could do that. Like, so that's what I do, and my members really enjoy it. And I tell them my second tier is my replay crew. So once it's done processing and I can put my commercials on it, then I move it back to either all members or public. So I would announce it and make sure you put it in the description which tier you want your replay. I would do top tier as my replay. I would do the second one as your replay crew.
Okay. Well, we have to sing to Karma's a Bitch. Thank you for becoming a member, Karma. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Karma's a bitch. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And also, I want to say, Karma's a Bitch, thank you for being a mod. We had our issues, we had our problems, and now we're like the best of friends. I appreciate you so much. If anybody if everybody can give Karma's a Bitch a round of applause in the chat, the clap emojis, I would appreciate that, because she's an awesome person, and she is the epitome of somebody that I viewed one way and then I seen change and changed their perspective of me towards me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's all about giving people second chances. So, with that said, so you said add it to the second tier?
I wouldn't do it tonight. If I were you, I wouldn't do it tonight because you haven't announced it to where people know that that's going to be on second tier. And you're announcing it now that from now on your videos will go to second tier for the replay until they're done processing. And if people don't want to wait to watch it, and if you want to watch it without commercials, join second tier.
Okay, perfect. So after tonight's video, all of my live streams, while they are processing, will be on the second tier level. It's called the live stream replay crew. And so I guess, what is that, 24 to 48 hours for it to process, right?
Sometimes it could be 10 minutes. Sometimes it could be hours. Sometimes it could be days. Like YouTube is real crazy. And I found that the shorter streams take the longer, which make no sense, but it's true. If I could do a 9-hour stream and it processed quickly, but do a 30-minute stream and it could take 3 days. It's so weird, but yeah, so it varies. So if you don't do the second tier, you might be waiting a good time, a pretty good amount of time, but yeah, it could go from minutes to hours is what it usually does.
Okay. Yeah. So now with that said, back to the
back to the
topic
drama.
at hand. And we have 45 minutes right now, so we got another hour, 15 minutes, right? You got to be out 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can address Mr. William and the things that he said last night that were incorrect. So William, I want you to listen up. You're gonna learn a couple things, my brother. You ain't my brother because you're a snake in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're a low life individual. I would never sit there and I would never bash any of the other stuff that people say. I'm only gonna say you are messed up with your character, dude. You riding for people that don't care about you, and the people that had your best interests at heart, you shit on them, and that's foul, man. That's foul. Don't ever come back to this channel again. Don't ever come back here. Won't you stay over there with Bald Cat and buy her a wig while you're at it?
He was in a stream earlier. I got a screenshot of it. It was like, be warned, he's planning to grab Real's link when you're up there to derail it and attack you. And I'm like, Real's not going to allow that. Real's done. He decided he was done on his own, not because of me telling him. Yeah, William, since that's the accusation you made last night, I have never told Real to block anyone. Ever. He blocked you because you stabbed him in the back and you were on your Instagram talking smack about him in defense of Georgie Cat and in defense of other people I won't name, when John's been reading group chats of these people dogging you out. They call you horrible names. They say they can't stand you, that you're just another Lindsay. And then you go and fight for these people thinking they have your back, and they really don't. But if you're willing to do that, that's fine. That's fine, William. But Real would have not done that to you.
I really had his back.
I know you did.
I really had his back. I hung him up on the panel, so people can really get to see the good side of him. You know what I mean? And what did he do?
And he did it for the dumbest reason, to come in here and say that he's upset with you because you had the audacity to tell Georgie Cat to not take your videos without asking out just basic respect. Not that she couldn't take it, but just ask, like, do it respectfully. John and his lists are becoming his favorite thing. If you haven't been watching.
But Reiki, that's a good idea, and that's something I was planning on doing too.
Yeah, I'll make you some badges for your membership tiers.
His low tiers can be small fry.
That's genius.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, the middle tier, so the middle tier would be the replay, like he already said. Small tier, yeah, small fry, and then super size. That's awesome.
So these, really quickly. So these badges, when she says small fry, lower tier, it will be an emoji just for people that's on the first tier, and then emojis.
So what it'll be, you'll upload it to your YouTube studio where you customize your member perks, like where you put your emojis, but it'll say badges, and you'll click on that, and it'll tell you that you could do badges for being a part of your channel for 6 months, for 12 months, for a year, for 2 years. Like, they're all unique badges. And also for just whatever level they're on, they have their own unique. Like, I have a witch, I have a witch's hat, I have a cauldron. Those are my badges on my channel, and people really like them. So you can make them very unique. You could put it as a artwork of you. You could put it as a picture of you, like whatever you want to do, whether you want it to be food, or I think we discussed this earlier, whether you want it to be food or your pets, whatever. You just let me know and I'll make it for you. Yeah, I'll show next to their names when they're in the chat. So everybody in the chat will be able to see these badges, and it just brings more color to the chat, and it's cool. I like all the badges I've seen.
Okay.
Because right now it's just a star, a different color star for the tiers.
Oh, okay. So what you do is just put one for like each month. So if the first month they have this one emoji, second month they have another emoji, and then they accumulate emojis.
Yeah, well,
Badges, I would say.
usually it's 6 months. I don't know if they do it on the 1 month, but I think it's usually 6 months. Well, it depends. I've got people that have been a member for 3 years, and I got to do badges for those because I didn't expect to have memberships that long, but I do. Ray, can answer your question. Yes, he could change the tiers as many times as he wants. He could change the prices. He could change what's offered on it. He could rename them as many times as he wants. So yeah, that's not an issue.
So right now I have it. Uh, real ones. Click the link. The second tier is real ones walk with me, and then the third tier is real ones talk with me.
Are you gonna? Oh, there you go. Is that? Aren't we at now at enough emojis? I mean, enough.
I gotta go back to see, but you should
Y'all
be
do your
now.
get emojis. Real's gonna sing.
Thank you for the. What am I? What was I just lost my train of thought.
Thank you for the
Thank you
membership.
for becoming a member, Sheba. Thank you for becoming a member, Sheba. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member, Sheba. Thank you. Thank you for. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for. Thank you for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She actually
Um,
upgraded to your top tier.
say that again.
She's actually upgraded to your top tier. So she's paying the highest price.
How'd you see that?
It says if you go to YouTube chat, if you go to your YouTube chat, which I was over there to put your emojis, it says that she is now the top tier.
Oh, and I want to thank Sheba too, because a lot of nights, she's usually my sounding board where I can call and have somebody just listen to what I got to say. So I really appreciate, um, I really appreciate her, and I really appreciate what she brings to not only the community and not only to my channel, but just to everyday human beings.
Good
Um,
word.
and I think it's very, very important that we surround ourselves with people that have positive vibes, positive things to say, uplifting things to say, because we're already dealing in a community and we're already dealing in an environment where there's not a lot of positivity unless a person sees that they can benefit from you. People aren't genuinely caring, you know? So to have somebody that genuinely cares and has never met you a day in your life means a lot. It means a lot. And I appreciate you. I appreciate SC Johnson. I appreciate Tia, One Long Voice. I appreciate all my mods. I
And the
appreciate you.
return of Cheryl. Is it Cheryl?
Cheryl, I think Cheryl sleep though. Because she used to live in the Netherlands. She just moved back to
States.
Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the States.
I got bad news for you. I think that you still have to get one more membership now to get the emojis because she was already a member. So it didn't give you the 15 memberships. She just upgraded. So it's still going to be 14. So sorry, y'all. We still need one more.
Okay. So if anybody is in the chat wants to become a member, hit that. The link is pinned to the top. I need one more member to get 8 emojis. When I get to 20 members, I will start doing member only live. Okay. And from now on, starting with this live stream, um, it will be on level 2 until all of the ad what am I calling it? The ad process goes through,
Yeah,
and
the
then
process.
once the processing for the ads go through, and then I'll release it back to the public. Mm. Some lives will stay there, and some lives will of course, be released back to the public. But
1 second. I'm going to do this real quick.
Oh, wow.
What?
Thank you for gifting a membership, Karma's a bitch. Thank you so much.
Yay.
I appreciate that. So now how does that work?
What do you mean?
She gifted a membership. So what does that mean?
So that means you now have enough for me to add 8 more emojis for you and make 8 more.
Well, how do we know who got the membership?
Did she gift it?
It says
it'll say on your YouTube studio. It won't show to you on StreamYard. So it's the mods. What I usually do when that happens is the mods say, this is what was gifted and this is who got it. So I can't see it. So maybe one of the mods y'all could say who won the membership so you can announce it. Some people won't know it until it's announced.
Okay. So even if I go back there, it won't show me? Because it usually doesn't show right away.
Studio, it'll show. Oh, well, no way. Tia got it. Oh, that's perfect.
How you know Tia got it?
They just said Tia's the one that won it. That's perfect, Tia. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, because it's saying in my back office that I only have 13 members.
It'll take a minute it'll take a minute. It doesn't show up right away.
And then it says that your levels are approved. Publish.
There you go.
So what does that mean?
That means they approved all your names and all your prices, and now everybody can see it. So you got to publish it so everybody can see your upgrades. So remember how we talked on the phone earlier that the lowest membership's supposed to be, was it $199 or $399?
Yeah, so right now it should be, if you look at it, it should say real ones click the link. That's level 1. That's $199. And then real ones walk with me. That's $499. And then real ones talk with me. That's $9.99.
Yeah, it's still showing $4.99 for me. And so YouTube thinks that your lowest tier is the $4.99. So it's still messed up on that part, unfortunately.
Well,
maybe it takes a minute for it to upload since they just approved it. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dolly Parton. Jesus Christ.
Dolly. You are really evil, William. You are really evil. Like, is there not a limit on how many email addresses you could have? Because I thought there's a limit somewhere. How pathetic.
Which one is William?
That new one. Every time they come in and you see all caps like that, it's William.
Okay. Well, you're blocked again, buddy.
Now he'll come in and not do all caps to try to throw us off, but we'll still know it's you. But we could smell the desperation.
So, with that being said, we got to get into.
You got another one. Sheba gifted it to Rakin. Rakin, you just won a membership from Sheba.
How you seeing this, Siwa? Because I don't see nothing.
I have a tab open on my computer for your YouTube side of your chat as well as being on StreamYard. So I can see it if I click over.
Well, thank you for gifting a membership. And thank you, Rakin, for accepting it, because they got to accept it, right?
No, they don't have to accept it. It's given. There's so many times I get gifted memberships to a channel I don't want to be a member to, and I'm not subbed to or anything. You know, I'll just get an email saying you were gifted a membership.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lindsay and Williams, the queen and king.
Yeah, they always give themselves away.
You know what?
Do you have your membership gifting on? Do you know how to do it? Does everybody know how to turn it on to get gifted the memberships?
How do we do that?
Okay. Well, let me walk y'all through if you don't know. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to, you see in the chat, you're going to click the money sign. You're going to, well, click the money sign. You won't be able to see it, I don't think, but they could see it. You'll click the money sign and click on membership. Now, when you click on membership, you'll see 3 dots in the top right corner, and it'll say gifts. You'll click on it and say gift setting or whatever, and then it'll say allow gifted membership. That's the way you win them. You have to have that turned on, and you need to be active in the chat. That's usually who wins them, is who's active in the chat when it's happening.
Okay, so how do I turn mine on? Because I don't have
Well,
mine.
you can't turn it on. You can't gift yourself, silly. You can't win them.
Oh, well, so I would have to do it on somebody else's live.
Right, on someone else's live. You want to get in there, you're going to click the $, click membership, click the 3 dots in the corner, and turn on gift setting. It'll say membership gifting setting. You'll click on it and you just swipe it over where it's allowing the membership gifting. Okay, click the money sign. Also, when me repeat it, you're going to click the money sign. You should see it. You're not going to click where it says membership gifting. You're going to click where it says membership. When you do that, in the top right corner, you'll see 3 dots. Click the 3 dots and it'll say gift setting. Click on that, and then you'll see where it allows you to turn it on. Yeah, the memberships each month we were trying to figure out. We don't know if he can do them because YouTube thinks his lowest tier. Now, someone said it has to be below $4.99 on your lowest tier to be able to gift. I don't know if that's true, honestly, because I think my lowest is $4.99 and I'm able to gift 10 memberships each month. So how long have you had your memberships, Real?
I think it's been a couple of months, like 2-3 months.
Hostile, you don't have that option. You're supposed to have that option. Oh, okay. Just work on iPhones, they said. Okay, so I don't know if it won't let you gift the memberships right now because you're still new to memberships. I just know when they told me I could do it, I got an email from YouTube and they said, congratulations, you can now gift 10 memberships each month.
Well,
So,
do you think it's a matter of having to have a certain amount of memberships? Because right now it looks like I would have 19. Because it says total members 13, and then it says members gained in the last 30 days, which was 0. Now it's at 6. So
possibly. I mean, I really don't know. Like I said, they should have sent you an email. I don't know why it's not allowing you, but hopefully it does soon. Because it's really nice to be able to gift those back to people. Because there's a lot of times where people want to watch my members only and they can't afford it. So I give them a warning. I'm like, hey, everybody, I'm about to gift away memberships. Make sure your settings on. And I tell them how to do it. And then I'll hit the button and it'll just randomly pick people. So I always announce when I'm about to do it. Because like I said, not everybody can afford it right now, which is completely understandable. Oh, you've been a member for 7 months? You should be able to gift. 7 months is a pretty long time.
Yeah. It is a pretty long time.
What I would do is message you know how we have YouTube support backstage on YouTube Studio? I would message them and ask them why you can't gift 10 memberships each month like everybody else, because they should be able to tell you. Oh, okay. Well, he's doing it through his computer, y'all.
I'm on my computer. I'm on my laptop. So
yeah. Oh, and then that right there is, I think you already know what that is. Just like a souvenir for people who are here long.
Thank you for being a member for 7 months, SC Johnson. Thank you. Why did that just pop up just now, though?
Because when you're a member to a channel for the whole month and you renew your membership, when she clicks her money sign, it'll say, what does it say, y'all? Does it say celebrate your milestone? I think it says celebrate your milestone. And it lets them put a special message to you that gets highlighted because they've been supporting you more than a month. So every month, the members usually get that milestone where they could just say thank you and show support. It doesn't give you any more money or anything. It's just a special thing they could do.
Okay, that makes sense.
For 7 months, so that's more than enough time.
Three-tier memberships to CC to subs, $1.99 is acceptable for first tier. Well, that's what I have it at. I have it at $1.99. What do you see when you click it, Siwa? Because
$4.99. And I'm not on app. I'm not using Apple. Like Apple charges more, and if they're in Canada, it charges more and all that. But I mean, I see what everybody else sees, and it's $4.99. Well, can y'all click and tell us what y'all see? Does it tell you the lowest tier? It'll say it'll tell you what his lowest tier is. So does it say $4.99 or $1.99?
because when I click it, it says real ones click the link $1.99. Real ones walk with me $4.99. Real ones talk with me $9.99.
Yeah, but did you publish what it said backstage where it said, congratulations, your memberships tiers were approved? Did you push publish?
Yeah, and then when I
Okay.
go into the back office and look at levels, it says real ones click the link $1.99. Real ones click the link $4.99. Real ones talk with me $9.99.
Yeah, it's still showing $4.99 for me. But maybe it takes a minute because you just put publish, so maybe it's going to take 24 hours. Yeah, remember, John? Remember they were saying like you were charging like $900 for your membership, and of course no one's doing that. And they said it on my channel. It shows you're charging $600 for your bottom tier, and I'm like, what the hell? So it does glitch every once in a while.
I fought YouTube for fucking years because they're charging prices I didn't set. Oh wow!
Oh, that shows $1.99 for everybody else. What the hell? Why
It
the hell?
said YouTube has approved it. Acknowledgement. Acknowledge.
I'm gonna show you the screen. Hold on. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, all 3 tiers approved. I seen it.
Can you
And
see
again,
that?
guys, I'm sorry. See what ladies first.
Put what I shared on the screen so I can show you. See, it shows $4.99 for me. So
Well, see that's the is it that how to buy the memberships?
yeah, but it's still the same thing. Whether buying it or gifting it, it's still going to be your low. The gifting, you can only gift lowest tier. You can't gift anything else. So whatever it shows me as the lowest number, that's what it's saying to me from YouTube, that's your lowest price. But everybody else says it's fixed, so that's good news, y'all. That's great. As long as y'all can see $1.99, we're good. It's weird though. So I would have to pay $4.99 to gift because I was going to gift yesterday, but I was like $4.99. I can't really gift those 3 memberships right now. Things are tough. So I was waiting to get paid. But if it was $1.99, I could have done it. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
What happened if you refresh your page though?
But that is refreshed because it showed the same thing last night. But let me try. Hold on a second.
I was like, I never changed my prices. And guys, we got 90 people in here. If you guys can make sure y'all hit the like button, please. And if you guys can please come back and leave a comment when the live is over. It helps with the algorithm. It helps the video get through search. And it's just a big help. If you guys can please do that. Please do that. I will appreciate it so much.
Yeah, it still shows $1.99 and I refreshed it. So I have no idea because I would have gifted those yesterday, those 3 memberships that you needed if it was the $1.99.
Well, it says we have 15 memberships now, so it should
be. You're good now. So now I just need to make your emojis. And I know you said you wanted most of it food items, but you also, like I told you on the phone call, you want to make sure you put things where your members can use it, like in relation to things you normally do on your channel, like the singing, because you always sing, the food, the Philly, because I know your Philly cheesesteak is one of your things you really like, Philly raised, and then your animals. But we definitely need to get together and figure out what else you would like. So I would do things with words on it so they could put it in the chat when you're doing things, and then also do the food emojis that you asked for. But I really hope you get to do a background soon because I made a really good food background thing for you.
Well, I plan on well, if I keep these members, then it'll be able to take care of my StreamYard every month. So, you know,
there we go.
That's what the goal is to get YouTube. The first thing is to pay for StreamYard. You know,
There we go again. So I told you y'all he'd come in and do lowercase, thinking it would throw us off, sir. We know it's you. Stop, William. What is your issue? What it like? Grow up. Real doesn't want to talk to you, and he don't have to talk to you. You stabbed him in the back. He had every right to say Georgie Cat needs to ask for his videos before using them. He had every effing right. And you have an issue with Real, who's been having your back, standing up for you, no matter what people felt about you, knowing that you exposed yourself to a room full of women multiple times. Okay, knowing you did that, he still gave you a chance. You came on his channel and used a slur, risking his channel, risking that entire stream he did, and you didn't send him anything knowing you messed that up for him. I'm the one that sent $10 to make up for what you cost him. But you said I don't have the money, but you sure do have beer every single night, don't you? That's more than what you didn't have to send nothing. And same for Jen. Jen, you derailed his stream last night. You got real upset. He was cussing up a storm because you purposely caused that for no reason. And you sent $1.99. That's it. That's all you sent. Y'all owe him money. William, you owe him money for effing him over with using slurs, risking his monetization in his channel. And Jen, $1.99 is such a slap in the face when you demonetize his stream because you caused a fight that didn't exist. Sorry.
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
That's the truth. That's the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth. You know? It's sad. It's really, really sad when you try your best to be a good person. You try your best to try to change your ways, and people tend to kind of hold it against you. They tend to want to kind of, marginalize you, for lack of a better term. And it's just so irresponsible because we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. You
really took a chance with him and you really went out on a limb. And like I said, William, I've known Real for 4 years, well, 3 years. 3 years now, because I've been on YouTube 3 years. I've known Real for 3 years. He would have had your back on YouTube, in DMs. He wouldn't be like these other people you're supporting who are smiling to your face and talking all this crap about you in all their group chats. Real would not have done that to you. You messed up. You're missing out. That's your loss. And those women will turn on you. They will treat you like crap like they do everybody else and throw you away like trash. So enjoy that. And I hope you don't come crawling back to Real when that happens.
Well, yeah, well, he's blocked here, so he can't come. And then all the nasty stuff he was just saying, like, I can't read.
Yeah.
I was even planning to, when I got to Philly, surprise him and go up to New York and take him out to go grab some Peter Luger. You know what I mean? Just to meet him and, be able to say, I appreciate you for who you are. You know what I mean? I was going to treat him to Peter Luger. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to go to Peter Luger to do a food review. But what did he do? He turned his back on me. For somebody named Bald Cat that's 70 years old running on the internet stealing people content. You 70 years old, Bald Cat. Mm-hmm. Why can't you go steal yourself a wig, Bald Cat?
It's a shame, but like I said, I was really hoping that friendship, would have worked out because William has been very well known in multiple communities for going around using slurs often. He said that a lot. And I was really hoping with you being so kind to him and treating him with nothing but respect. And I was really hoping he'd realize how effed up that is and how evil that is and to be done with that word. But clearly he's not going to be stopping. Clearly he doesn't see anything wrong with his behavior. And I'm sure he's going to go right back to using that slur. So you're too good for him.
Yeah. And, I think at the end of the day, the goal is to get quick at understanding people that don't serve your purpose or you don't serve their purpose. And then just be okay with cutting ties with those people, Yeah.
Well, like I said,
You
he
know,
was over here on your channel, love bombing you, saying how great you are and having your back and defending you and all that. But then when you're not on panel or on stream and he's in Ball Cats, I'm not going to shout out the channel. When he's in Ball Cats and she's live and they're all talking bad about you, he's right. Yeah, Buzzariah is a good person. They're not here to cause issues. He's over there talking all sorts of crap about you and agreeing with all their horrible remarks about you. Oh, yeah, I don't like when Real does it. Yeah, that makes me mad too. And all sorts of crap. And then he comes back over here and smiles like nothing's wrong. So you don't need that. You don't need that. And you give him more friendship than he deserved.
and I would have been okay with him saying how he felt if he would have came and said it to me first. I
Right.
wouldn't even have had a problem with him
A
saying
simple
what he's saying in the chat. Just come and say it to me first, bro. You gonna get mad at me over a lady named Ball Cat that stole another creator's cat's name?
You
Like,
weren't even disrespecting Ball Cat. You just asked her to ask permission to steal your clips because it was a slap in the face and disrespectful. That's all. And he felt like you were dragging her and trashing her. And no, you weren't. You had every right to say what you said. And he acted like you were just dogging the hell out of her. No, you were not.
yeah.
But William went live instead of just coming to you and say, "Hey, dude, can you not mention Ball Cat anymore? It's going to put me in a bad position with my friendship with her. I want to support both channels." Like, it's all it took, William. But instead, you hit the button on your Instagram, go live, and tell everybody you're never coming back over here. You're done with Real, and you're going to show your loyalty to Ball Cat now. And she would not do that for you, William, and neither would the other person. So, congratulations.
Welcome to the live, Crystal. That was a long time ago, so why did he get mad now about it? I think because I said it the other day. Was it the other day where she took my content? She took my singing content, put an emoji over my face, and played it. And I said
Well,
in the live, well,
2 or 3 days
listen,
ago, you said it.
and I was saying in the live, Ball Cat, um, if you're gonna use my content, at least ask me. Don't just take my stuff. You know what I mean? I ain't taking none of yours.
Yeah, that was crazy, his reaction to it. And then coming up and trying to again keep coming at me when you already said you don't want anybody, you don't want that. And he just all because that's what Jen and him wanted to do. So he has disrespected your channel so many times and he still tried. And like I said, I really am saddened that it didn't work out because I could tell you enjoyed the conversation. I could tell that you enjoyed having the panel and the talking back and forth and sharing your opinions. And that's gone now because he thinks people are loyal to him and they're not. It's a shame.
You know the funniest thing is the live stream was about 90 Days on Blast Brooke being disloyal to John. And what happened? We seen
Focused
who was
on
disloyal
me.
to me. Huh?
Like focused on that and focus on Ballcat. Like everything else, they just again they claim they had so much respect and then come in and derail it and then act like it was justified. I need you to understand one thing about Jen, though. Like, I'm not going to trash her. I said what I had to say, shared my piece about what she did yesterday. You need to understand one thing about Jen, because I don't think you're as tuned in as everybody else when it comes to Jen. But I really need you, anytime she tells you something real or comes up and says this or that, like, Siwa did this and John did this and Star did this. And what I need you to understand with Jen to always consider first, it's just a conspiracy. 95%, and that's being generous, 95% of everything she claims are pure conspiracies and no facts to be found within. So always realize that if she says something, ask her for proof before you believe it and start changing. Like I said, I know you were really upset last night and be like, why don't y'all just block each other? I don't get it. What's so like you were really pissed off. And like I said, the first time she came in and you said, can y'all just block each other? I was screaming about 10 times. She is blocked. I can't see her. She can't see me. She's lying to you. She's blocked for 2 years. And you just kept saying, block her, just block her. I'm like, real, she is blocked. And then she came in and said, see, you blocked me right before this live. No, honey, 2 years you've been blocked. So it was a shame. And again, all could be avoided. And they made it as all you had to do is block. It's that William even come. All you have to do is block. Is that easy? Really? Because I have both of you blocked, and y'all came in and caused that whole thing with being blocked. So is it that easy? I don't think so. You would think it was.
Yeah.
That was.
Jeez.
They owe you an apology, though, Real. I don't know how you want to move forward with Jen in the future, but she definitely owes you an apology. And she definitely owes you a super chat or cash app or something more than $1.99. I have seen her give $20 super chats to so many people, and just because they were talking, she didn't F them over. She didn't ruin a stream. She's given out money quite a bit using Clint's cash app, by the way, to people for far less. So, and promising you a gift card at the end of her doing all that and then not delivering. So, Jen, you promised him a gift card. Follow through with it.
Yeah. So so that puts us at an hour and 21 minutes. Is there anything that we missed?
Not that I can think of. I mean, we talked a lot today on the phone. We were very candid with things, and spoke pretty freely about how we felt what took place yesterday, how you felt with William. And you did apologize for last night because you said you couldn't see me saying over and over that I had her blocked. And you fixed it, and I appreciate that. And I've not asked you to block anyone besides, again, the accounts coming in. We all agree that those accounts are horrible and should not be here or anywhere on YouTube. So that's just a given. But you've stuck to your word about what you promised me earlier. And the agreement going into this interview, y'all, I only had a few requests for Real. They could say whatever they want about me. They could come and chat, call me names. They could come and chat, asking me questions, whether they're rude or not. That's fine. I don't go on channels doing interviews expecting everybody will like me and kiss my ass. I don't expect that. The only thing I requested of Real is please don't anybody click the link, come up here and try to bombard me. Said if I don't want to talk to them, I don't want to talk to them. And then please just don't let people come in and do doxing, talk about my children, or bring up bad things from my past. Anything else I'm fine with. And you stuck to it. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, as a man, it's important to be a man of your word. And that's, we say in the hood, the only thing you have is your word and your balls. So
that's
you better stick by them, So I try to make sure that, I'm very, 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 very 100% on my word, and I would hope people would see that. I would hope people would take that as, a positive thing, living in a world where most people are dog dealers and cutthroats and only want to be around you if they could benefit from you.
I know.
It's crazy. And you're right, John. I already got screwed out of my cornbread once from Mrs. White's. I don't need to be screwed out of my cornbread again.
Got screwed out of a gift card and cornbread.
Yeah. Damn. I wonder what the third thing is. Jesus Christ.
A friendship with William. You got screwed out of that one too.
Yeah. Well, I think that might have been a good thing.
Yeah, like I say, not that you're missing much.
So, what I was about to say. Let me take this off the screen.
How do you feel? I want to ask you this. How do you feel knowing now that all the things that Jen came here and claimed were not true? Wait, so William and Jen are banished from here? Because that would make chatting more comfortable, to be honest. I'll let Real answer that.
Wait, so ask the question again?
So William and Jen are banished from here because that would make chatting more comfortable, to be honest. So they would feel comfortable and be more willing to be in chat if Jen and William are banished. So they're asking you, are you banishing both of them, or where you how you want to move forward with? Well, we already know you're done with William, but we're asking how you want to move forward with Jen.
Jen has been. She didn't come here, so I don't know if they blocked her, but she has been told to be blocked, and then I'm gonna have a conversation with her because it's just not cool to kind of derail my life like that. And I feel bad because I haven't spoken to her for a while, prior year, and then this is the first time that she came back to the channel, only to do this, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like Jesus Christ, it's like but William is definitely gone, and for right now, she's not here so I can't block her right now. But when I see her, Miles already know to block her. You know.
I hope it. She never does that again to you. I really do. But I hope if she ever tries, you be like, unless you got proof, Jen, stop. Or that I'm not gonna believe that, and I'm not gonna run with that unless you have proof of it. Because, like I said, and that's very nice. Thank you guys for giving him compliments and acknowledging the changes he's been trying to make.
I mean, all I could do is just try my best to change, and I'm not perfect. I'm definitely going to slip up, you know, especially when certain people say things about me. It just triggers something in me. And, sometimes I can't control myself, but I try my best to control myself. I have been enjoying YouTube real nice change of pace. I mean, listen, if you don't change, I'm gonna tell this story. So I used to do what's your name? I used to get like used clothing, right? I used to sell used clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the live, Sheila. Welcome to the live, YT Beef Watcher. Welcome to the live, Furcat. Furcat used to be going in on Furcat. We banned William from the chat, so unfortunately you ain't gonna be able to go in on him no more because he won't be here. But he's banned from what he did yesterday. He's banned. But
And he came in here with 10 different accounts, pretty much all of them geared towards Jules and her mother and somebody named Carlos from MobTube, in disgusting accounts. So I think William's done with all of it. And Real's done with all of it. And anytime William comes with a new one, now he knows how to spot you, William. So good luck.
yeah, and if y'all like the new, I don't want to say the new Lefty, but if y'all like the changes that I've made, make sure y'all hit the like button. And if y'all feel generous, show me that y'all appreciate me by hitting the cash app. $ the kid Lefty. All right, so let me get back to what I was saying before I lose my train of thought. So as you know, for the past 6 years, outside of um, internet stuff, I was buying and selling used clothing, vintage clothing. Actually, it's funny. Amzy bought clothes off me before. Um, she's really into vintage, like
Was
heavy.
it a $600 band T-shirt? She claims she
No, it
pays
was like
$600 for band T-shirts, and she claims that it's luxury when she does so, and talks crap about things I wear because they're not $600 band T-shirts. I guess, like,
it,
sorry,
it,
I
it,
will never understand that.
am I calling Sheila the wrong name?
It's Shyla,
She be answering me when I say Sheila.
but you've always gotten wrong because it's always been Shyla. We do have a Sheila in the chat, Sheila S. That's right, but the Shyla creation, that's Shyla.
Jesus Christ. Um, I think it was like 150 or something like that. She bought 200.
Dang,
She's
you wonder
really into
why she
vintage.
struggles.
Um, but so recently with the decline of my health, um, I'm not as fast in going through the bins, nor am I as strong as I used to be to kind of throw the clothes. So um, I'm not finding as much clothing as I used to. So I had to kind of switch up the hustle from finding vintage to maybe finding women's clothes because it's more of abundance and it's easier to get a lot of it to send in to different sites and stuff like that. So I kind of been in the transition of doing that. But the goal is to get this, going hard with this YouTube. So, I can free up time to just focus on content creation. on a full-time level, which I think I can do it. Um,
Yeah, can we have a conversation about that when you're ready?
about we can have a conversation right now.
Okay, so someone brought something up, which I'm going to disagree with one thing you said, but agree with the other part. YouTube, you Beef Watcher, you said if he stops talking about other creators, it would show a lot of growth. I think Real is a part of our community and been a part, and I feel like he knows enough where he can speak, and if he's trying to do a stream to try to bring some good or resolution or just share his opinions, I think all of our channels we should be allowed to do so and it not be viewed negatively or be viewed as, oh, he's trying to start mess, which is something that's being painted right now. I don't think he's trying to start mess. He's trying to be involved and share his side and his views on it, and everybody has a right to do that. But on the other aspect, they're asking, and I think that's why a lot of people were having some issues about, because you asked me yesterday, Siwa, why does everybody still treat me like I'm the bad guy? Why are people still not wanting me in the chat? And I will tell you, from what I'm gathering, it's not that you don't agree with certain people in my chat. It's about things that were said pertaining to this Kensington rumor about someone brought something to Kensington and caused all the ODs and stuff. I think if you would apologize for that and not do that, I think it would really help, because that's hurt, not just hurtful to that individual, but it's a lot of people that hurt, because a lot of people, unfortunately, these days are touched by OD, and a lot of people know someone that OD'd on fentanyl, and to try to put any type of blame on one individual for all these deaths and loss, it's not only insensitive to the people that went through something like that, but it's also it's just not right. So I think
Right.
that's
I think the thing is that as of today, right? What's today? 5/28/2024. I will refrain or do my best from refraining from saying that about Selfie Queen. Let's just call it what it is. We ain't even got to go around the name, right? But I need people to understand, about 10 or 12 years ago, Selfie Queen was down in Kensington.
let's not do that.
No, I'm not.
I know, but
So,
it's gonna.
so me saying that is coming from me being down there, me seeing how it was to the way it is now. Um, and I don't blame it just on her. I blame it on a lot of people, because that area was a booming area, and now when you look at that area, is the laughing stock of the United States of America. And
Good
to
and
me, that's a problem.
I know, but good and daggone well, she is not responsible for any of that. Come on.
Not all of it, but
I don't think
when you're down there buying, selling, and slinging, you know what I mean? Like, it may not be, and of course, we all exaggerate on the internet, so maybe I exaggerated a little bit, but
you're not hurting her.
How about
you're hurting your
image. I'll refrain from saying it, right?
Please.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't have to apologize.
I'm not giving her no apology.
No, you don't have to.
I don't like her. I don't like JJ, and I'm just gonna be honest with that. I'd rather do as I do with Jules. Just don't say nothing about them, and hopefully they cannot say anything about me, because if they do say something about me, I'm going to address them.
Which is completely
and I think that's only fair. They are the main ones that continue to try to marginalize me and try to make me out to be this horrible individual.
I told you on the phone, some people it's just never there. It's too much has been done. There's too many feelings, and they're very close friends, and that's just something that's never going to change. And that's why it's just better to not to go there, because I know that they don't strive to bring you up. I know it did get brought up recently because William came on panel and said that they were addict shaming him, and I've never ever seen Cindy do any of the sort to anyone, enemies, friends, nothing. I've never seen Cindy do that. But he came on and said that, and that's the only reason you got brought up in that last stream of theirs. Is they were just saying, I've never addict shamed. That's completely untrue. And we just want to clear our name. Like you said, if someone speaks on them, the person has the right to respond. And that's what they're doing. They don't strive to come out and speak on it. And in fact, anytime it gets mentioned or your name gets brought up, usually they just avoid it altogether. But again, I know there's a long history there, and I know that there's nothing going to change about feelings between both. I mean, to all three of you. But at least if you could agree about that statement about the Kensington situation, I think it would help a lot. But again, you're not hurting her saying that, because, and you're not, people are not going to believe it no matter what you say. No one's going to believe she's responsible for any of that. But it hurts you because it makes it seem like you're still in the mind frame you were years ago, and it's not worth it.
Well, like I said, I'll refrain from saying it.
Good night, Sly.
I think that's kind of the for me, that's the best thing I could do, because I'm not giving those chicks no apology. And yeah, I'm just, that's kind of where I'm at with them.
Well, that would help a lot in going forward. And like I said, I will say that that's the main reason recently that a lot of people
I also want them to not talk about me subliminally, like the people in the community don't know what they're talking about. So it's like, you're slamming me, you don't say my name, but everybody knows you're talking about. And then I'm wrong when I get pissed off and go at you,
Yeah, but are you matching their energy? Like, are they talking about you calmly and just stating their views on it? Or are they accusing you of really horrible things and all the sorts?
They're just like trashing me every chance they get. They just don't say my name, so they make it subliminal, like, so thinking people don't know who they talking about, but we know who you're talking about. Just like old dude went live and said what William told him in private, in public. When
William should have not brought that to your channel. He should not have brought that to your channel, knowing that there's a history there and knowing there's no proof of that happening, because it didn't happen. He doesn't even know of Cindy saying that. He was told she did this. Again, I owe no loyalty. I mean, I like the ladies, to be clear, and they've been great to me. But I would not sit here and lie for them if they had done that, or if I seen them done that, and I haven't at all, not once, not to anyone, even people we hate with a passion. They've never done that, and they've called me out every time I've tried to do it. Like, we shouldn't do that. So,
well, I mean, like I said, and I think the same should go for them. I think y'all should tell them, don't mention them, don't talk about them, and we don't have any problems. Like, it can't all just be me being this goody two shoes person, while they're firecrackers. So when they pop off, I'm from the hood. My reaction is to pop off right along with them.
Like I said, I know your reaction is going to be different environments, different raisings, different morals, ethics, whatnot. Like, it's not everybody is going to handle things the same way. I know that, but I have not. They don't ever come to me and say, do you know he's done this and this, or asking questions about you. Like I said, anytime I've seen it, usually when it comes up, they avoid it altogether, and they would not. I don't believe for 1 second that Cindy would have even addressed it at all, what William said, if it wasn't so important to her as an advocate for addicts. I don't think if that wasn't so important to her, I don't think she would have even bothered addressing it. And if William had not said it on your channel, they wouldn't have mentioned you in any way or tied it to you in any way.
Yeah, and the thing is they were saying that I said it. They weren't even saying that William said it.
I didn't hear them say that. They said
it took somebody in the chat to say, because I listened to the live. It took somebody in the chat to say to them 30 minutes after they were on, and JJ got on the panel with Selfie Queen and said, old dude said that publicly, but I don't know if
Oh wait,
William.
old dude's not about you. That's what they call William. That
No,
is
the old
his
dude was
nickname.
no the old dude was me because she said old dude went live. That was me.
I'm telling you, they
And
call William old dude. They have always called him old dude since he fell out with Hive. They have always referred to him as old dude. So I do think they meant William went live because he went live on your channel. I don't think they meant like he went live on his own channel. But he did go live and he did say that because I know everybody understood it was William. And when I heard them say it, we knew it was William.
because she also was saying, I don't know if William was up there and said it on the panel or if he told Real and Real said it on his own. So it's like, dang, you didn't even go look at the clip to get the information and see that it was him, and now you on here slamming me for something like, and that's the stuff that pissed me off. If I have to be 100% accurate in my reporting, why doesn't everybody else? You know? But it is what it is. It's always going to be. It's always going to be one of those situations where this is a female community, so it's always going to be. We got to
I
take
just
up for
don't
the
want you
females
losing
first, you know.
supporters over a comment. And I don't want people to cancel you and everybody leave chat when you come in and people to get mad at anybody that speaks to you because of this comment that keeps being repeated. And I think if you stop repeating that comment, again, nobody says you have to like them or apologize or nothing. If you'll take that part out, a lot more people would be willing to give you another chance. And again, not everybody, of course, but a lot of people, that is the main thing that they've been upset with. And I'm not gonna lie, I was upset with it too when you were saying that. That's a lot to put on to blame someone for.
Well, like I said, you know, I'll refrain from saying it, you know. But as far as covering the community, if they're the topic of the situation, I'm gonna cover it, just like I cover Brooke, just like I cover John. If they're the
Yes.
topic of a situation, it's fair reporting. It's fair
And I
game.
always agree about that. I know people like keep my name out of your mouth. No, if you're part of the community, you're allowed to be mentioned. Okay, it doesn't like if it's attacking and bashing you, then say that. But being nice, like when you did a stream trying to be nice, and we're offering an olive branch, and I'm gonna address something. Someone said in a chat earlier that the stream you did regarding Jules was you were acting like as if she had died. What? No, he did not. He was trying to say something nice, let her know that even though they have this history, he doesn't want to see her gone. He doesn't want her feel that everybody hates her and she needs to delete her channel or be ran off. I talked to her on the phone about that. He goes, I just don't think that she should have felt like she had to delete her channel or be ran off. I was like, she did it. She needed a break. You know, nobody ran her off, but for people to try to paint it like he was doing a memorial service, no, he wasn't, and that's not fair. That's what's being said. Okay, that's not fair at all. This is the issue in this community that even when you try to be diplomatic and be nice and let the hate go to take a step forward and make apologies, someone has an issue with it because they think if they don't like you and you don't like them, you have no right to speak about them, and that's not how YouTube works. And I think it's just been like that was a nice gesture. I'd rather you not speak about me, and kept it at that. But it got painted in a horrible way.
And I'm pretty sure they probably went over there, said that to her, and now she's probably like, "F him" and this, that, and
All
see
she said is, "I would appreciate it if he just don't mention me." It's pretty. She didn't just drag you, or she says she doesn't like you, you don't like her, whatever. But she did say Real doing that stream. So she was responding to him and saying she did say she didn't want you using her on your thumbnails. But again, it's YouTube, y'all. It's part of YouTube. I get if it's copywritten, but just random pictures. I'm just saying. But she says specify it was about that stream. No, I'm telling you, I watched the live and she said about that stream with Real, about the history and people being in there supporting it, and said, I don't want you using my picture on your thumbnails, and to just keep it moving.
Wait, so break that down. So she said to me for for me, and I'm gonna go listen to it myself.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, she's so let me make sure I got this clear. She said for me to not to use her picture in my thumbnail.
Well, I will let you know. I will give you a heads up. You know that picture of the J that you put, that is one of her graphics that she copy wrote. So I wouldn't personally use that. But as far as just pictures, random pictures, I mean, again, it was a nice picture. It wasn't. I think it. Anyways, some. I don't even know where to go with that situation. But yeah, she doesn't want you using her picture. She doesn't want you talking about her. But she didn't drag you to filth and cuss you out for the stream. She just said, "I just rather him act like I don't exist."
So all right, so then let me ask this respectfully. If I do something and she goes live about it to talk about it with the community, in order for me to stop talking about her, she got to stop talking about me. Like we're all content at the end of the day because we're all part of this community. If she
And she
doesn't
said that.
understand that,
She said she would not mention you in return. She said that she's going to stop mention. She said the same about me. She doesn't want me to talk about her, good or bad, and she'll not talk about me. But again, I don't think that's realistic to say to anyone, because if we're part of the community and it pertain, like we're all connected, we are all connected. So to say I'm never going to say your name again when you speak on what happens in the community, your name's going to be mentioned. So I don't get that part, and I don't agree with that part. But she did say she won't say my name if I don't say hers, and she said the same with you. So we'll see. We will see. It wasn't those two ladies who said it. Just put, yeah, no, Selfie Queen and JJ are not the ones that were talking about you negatively. I don't remember who it was, but it definitely wasn't them.
but yeah, I mean, you can't be immersed into the drama and then expect people not
Mm-hmm.
people
As
going to
long as
talk.
you're part of the community, people are allowed to use your name. As long as you're participating in the community, and again, even if they weren't participating, they are a part of the fabric of our community. Like, even if they disappeared for 6 months, well, if you were here 6 months ago and we're needing to talk about a very important topic from 6 months ago, we can't use your name. You were a part of it. It says it doesn't mean nothing bad. And I'm not talking about Jules, y'all. I'm just giving an example. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just that's who was involved, or that's who. Anyway, I just don't like being people telling you can't speak on it because you're not involved, or and someone else said that, like, if it's not about you, don't talk on it. Stop with that crap. People can talk about what they want within guidelines, and as long as respectful.
I mean, if that's the case, it'd be the whole community because
Right,
at the
everybody
end of
being
the day, yeah, everybody talks about everybody. It's like I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like people really don't understand how this thing really works, and people really don't understand. Yeah, they don't understand how this works. You know.
right.
Um,
Commentary wouldn't exist if we started putting rules on who could say what. Sheila, see what Jules made her pick a side, right? Even though she said no one tells her where she could go. Who? JJ them? I'm not aware if she made him pick a side. Um, I don't want to cause issues for any of them. I do know that she had said anybody cool with Sophie and Rakin, and she didn't say. I think the main. Oh, sorry, with Rakin and Geneva. Anybody cool with Rakin and Geneva could f off. I think is what was said. But she did retract that, from my understanding, and be like she didn't mean that, and she's not gonna want. She doesn't want to lose her friends over other people. She's just gonna avoid the people she don't like, is what she said. So.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, people gotta understand what they sign up for, And if you're in the community and you're doing stuff that causes the uproar, then people are going to talk about it. It's the same thing. This is, especially when you're an authority in the community, you have a channel of almost 5,000 subs. You know, this is not a big community of channels with like 100,000. So,
Right.
you know, um, at the all intents and purposes, you're the cream of the crop. So, you know, people gonna talk about you. I mean, unfortunately, you know,
Well, and
yeah,
even on that aspect of her, and not just her, but just random people saying that you had no right to do that stream, speaking on her leaving YouTube for whatever, just because she wanted a break, whatnot. Again, y'all, everybody speaks about he's never going to change, he's never going to apologize, he's never going to, do things different. You say that, and then when he tries, it's met with shut up. Not they didn't say shut up, but it's practically met with shut up, don't talk about it. Like, I don't want you to speak kindly to me, I don't want you to apologize to me, I don't want you to extend an olive branch, I don't want you trying to be nice, I don't want you giving me credit, don't talk about me. But then, like, so how do you expect him to prove he's trying to move past it, take accountability, and apologize for the things he's done wrong if you don't let him speak about it?
yeah.
Because
Or
I'm just tired of all these rules and guidelines of who can say what, when they can say it, what they can say it about. I'm tired of that. It is so irritating.
it's all part of the marginalization. I think at the end of the day, and this is how I truly feel. I truly feel that this is a 95% women's community, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that the men that are in this community get it the worst because, frankly, I feel like a lot of the women in the community, not all, but a lot, feel that we shouldn't be here. We should be somewhere doing some construction or be somewhere overseas fighting, saving lives. And it's like, not everybody is that person. You
I
know, some
enjoy
people,
having male creators mixed in.
yeah. And it's like, but you ever notice that sounds like real is the same old as me.
Right,
Ranking,
Reagan. And
um,
again, even though I'll get heat where I asked you not to say my name, girl. I'm not talking bad about you. I'm letting him know what was said and that you didn't trash him, and to call out the
I,
person making a whole stink about his stream, like as if he was trying to be shady and he wasn't. And again, that's not against her, and I'm not saying she's the one doing all the guidelines or whatever. It's a lot of people in the community. So I know I'm going to get heat for that, but again, I'm trying to let it, just explain the situation and give my opinion about the rules being put on real about what you can or can't say, not from her. Again, multiple people. And I just really wish that could stop. Again, people make a request for people not to speak about certain things. Make a request. Just say, hey, it's really upsetting when you speak on that. Can you please not? That's way different energy, and it's probably going to be met with understanding and willingness if they come to you in a nice way and a request. I think a lot of the delivery of a lot of things that have been said is one of the biggest issues in the community is the delivery of how people say things.
yeah, I remember you with the situation with Charlotte.
Charlotte on the web.
She, you know,
She lost her channel for playing Molly Go Lightly because Molly Go Lightly lost her channel, and once someone loses their channel, you're supposedly not supposed to play their stuff. But she lost her channel, but she came back.
uh, like I'm a big advocate of not telling people to you know how can I
Not
say
someone's
this?
channel.
Yeah, but I Charlotte is just is tied up in a situation where she she's just she's just is in a weird situation where she for lack of better terms is just so immersed in what she's got going on that it takes away from her actual skills as a content creator.
What has she
You
done
know,
that caused all that hate for her? Because I've only watched maybe 10 minutes of a stream years ago, and she didn't seem vicious and vile, and she didn't
well,
seem that way from what I saw.
well, see, the thing is that
Oh, Michelle.
she would be kind of like the old nice grandma, but at the end of the day, you know, she's not really that nice. She's behind the scenes doing shady stuff, letting people do shady stuff and, kind of try to make it like she doesn't have anything to do with it, but she's the one behind the scenes
Oh,
ordering the hits.
she was behind the scenes scheming and plotting on people.
Yeah, and ordering the hits.
Got
You
it.
know, and that's why I used to call her, the boss of the family. You know,
Which I posted showing there was. So, Rakin, I got the police report when there were accusations and threats that you were going to get arrested, which I posted showing there was not an investigation. I didn't know you at the time.
say it again.
Reagan says that she got the police reports when there were accusations and threats that you were going to get arrested. She posted them, and it proved that there's not an investigation into you. And she didn't even know you at the time, but she did it because she disagreed and she didn't like the narrative that was being painted about you.
Yeah, that's what what's the name? Yeah, and you did that with and then what was
Mosquito.
the name? Uh, EKC told me that you did that. Yeah, I remember. But the first time I remember, don't repeat what?
Probably her last comment. Don't repeat the last comment, I'm assuming. The one before she said don't repeat it.
Oh my god,
I don't know. I don't know that whole history with that community.
oh,
Reagan was the one who docs Gangster Granny. Who the heck is Gangster Granny? We have Gangster Grannies in our community, but I doubt that's who you're speaking on. Oh, that's what I was thinking she was referring to.
yeah, well, CB family was a name that I had for Charlotte's crew. They didn't like that name
Put it in the private chat what the name was.
huh?
Type it in the private chat what that name, what this initials stand for. Yes, do not say that. That word has gotten you in so much trouble over the years.
Yeah, it
You
got
got
me.
corn bombed on your Twitch because you used to go live and say that word.
Yeah, but they actually banned me for 7 days for saying that.
Do you know? I know who corn bombed you. Did you know that?
It was probably Muzz, right?
Nope. I have the screenshot of the person admitting it and saying they were going to do it. I'm going to tell you privately. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Having typos.
Yeah, I don't think it'll go over well now at all. I don't think it'll go over well at all.
Dang it. Good Lord, the typos are so bad. I have horrible typos on my when I do it on my computer. On my phone, it's not that bad, but on my computer, it's really bad. One second, y'all. I'm going to fix the typos. All right. I never told you who did it, but I've known for a long time. I didn't know when it was going on. I was not friends with that individual. I was enemies with that individual when they did it. But when things did fall out between her and another person, that person came to me and said, I'm going to show you something nobody knows. This is who corn bombed real. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Was it
That's
Muzz?
funny. That's funny because her and Jen was trying to offer me a threesome one time.
What?
Yeah,
Real, what is it with all these women? How many women have been trying to get with you?
it's a lot. I got a lot of pictures.
Cooch
A lot of,
wanted you to get with her. Keista Marie has been trying to get with you. She wanted a full-blown relationship with you. When we were in Gatlinburg, she said she was going to go back to Arizona and try to start a relationship with you. And now two more creators.
yeah, I got a lot of pictures of a lot of chicks, and I would never, ever, that's private, and that's just for me to see. Um, and you got to thank the people that send that stuff to you, because I look at it as a token of appreciation, right? I mean, that's the highest level of flattery.
We rang John's bell. What? Cooch wanted a what? Yes. She wanted real in her britches.
So remember um, remember the song that they were playing.
When? What song?
The the song they were just playing it not like a week ago.
Who's they?
Georgie Cat played it. Well, they were
Oh.
trying to say that I said I was gonna R somebody.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So after I finished singing that night on the live, she called me on the phone and said, "Well, when you come to Florida to visit me, you could put tears in my eyes."
That's what it was. Which, do you know, like I said, that whole thing, look, I don't agree with bringing someone's daughter into any of this, especially because that person's daughter is a really, really good person. She really is. I never liked that. But to now go around and say that you're threatening to R someone when Titty Lynn goes live all the time saying she wants to sleep with so-and-so's father. She wants to, like, she said that so many times, how she wants to sleep with people's fathers. Does that mean we can all go live and say that she wants to R our fathers and stuff? No, we can't do that. And people put this different set of rules on you just because you're a freaking guy. And Lindsay recently went on another person's channel and said that she wanted to sleep with my son, who's 20 years old, and this bitch is 41. Wanted to sleep with my son and wanted to pimp my son out and my son to be her baby daddy. And so can I now go around, like, again, and Lindsay's a part of this, of Momo's channel. So can we now go around and say that she wants to R my child? She won't do that, though. They're like, that's not what she said, because she didn't say that. She said she wanted to sleep with him. That's not the same thing as R-ing, and people trying to paint you as a threat. Like, this lady tried to get an RO against you for you saying you wanted to sleep with someone. But again, wrong. It's completely wrong. It should never happen. But that's not the same as R. And I find it really offensive that you compared the two. Just because you don't think that he stands a chance doesn't mean it's R or that he would commit that. Talking about screaming R with no proof, like with it being false. Oh, William, get a grip. Get a grip. What is your obsession with Jules' freaking mom?
Well,
Leave her alone.
That's the gift that keeps giving.
She tried to get an R on me because I said she was going to R my cat. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Who, Cooch?
No, Momo. She went to the courthouse and actually filed the paperwork to get an RO against John because he went live with Stalker and other people and said that he's just going to make up lies too, because Momo was on my stream back then. This was, again, 3 years ago. We were on my stream talking about things, and then they went live, and people were like, oh, for F's sake, Momo's saying John did this, and John did this, and John's like, okay, well, let me make up lies about y'all just to be exciting. Momo wants to R my cat, and he kept saying, which, not cool, just say, I don't like that either, but I digress. That doesn't equal a RO. Okay, there was no need. This is how much that lady wastes court time to get a RO because he made a comment about something that never happened. I can't relate.
I don't understand how she's not banned from the courthouse yet.
But she is trying to get an RO against John because she said she lost her job because she keeps having to show up in court for these ROs. She filed an RO against me and John together. Mine got thrown out. I think his was granted for a few days till the hearing, and then it got thrown out too. But the judge flat out denied it because she had no proof of anything. Oh, y'all both got the RO. So she likes to double file on people. So it was you, John. What did you just keep pissing her off? But it got thrown out. So if she wants to complain about how much time she has spent in court, you don't have an issue spending that time in court when it's against us. But when it's against you, now you ain't got the time.
Terry, it's almost 1:00 a.m. on the West Coast, and it's at almost 4:00 on the East Coast.
Yes, it is. She double filed twice. That's crazy. But complaining about being in court too much. Whatever. But she's always on the witness list for anybody in the YouTube community too. And she's even had an RO thing with Amanda Prayer Jar. Like she was in court 3 or 4 times with Amanda Prayer Jar, and each time she has to take off her work for it. So, and that's something she did on her own. She wasn't responding to a RO filed against her. She did it on her own. So how many freaking ROs does this lady try to get? And she ain't going to stop. She'll keep trying. But funny, when I was friends with her 4 years ago, good night, John. When I was friends with her 4 years ago and I was trying to help her and everything, and me and Balk kept telling Maria, stop posting Amanda Prayer Jar's son. We will not support you if you keep posting her son. And she said, well, she messed with mine. And we told her, then just go get an RO. Take it legal if you want to get her stopped. But posting her kid, we're not going to support that. And she goes, I'm not going to waste my time in court over this BS. I don't have time for an RO on this. But funny, she found the time since then, hasn't she? Now it's her favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Have a good night, John. I want to show you guys my Amazon wish list really quickly. Some of the things I put my gift cards at the top because the gift cards I want to use to create content. Do food reviews at these places so I can take the money that people pay for the gift card. I can take the gift card and then create content with the gift card. That's the goal.
Right.
Cheesecake Factory is one of my favorite places. Red Robin, I always go there on my birthday. I've never been to Texas Roadhouse. That's a steak shop, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much a steakhouse and home cooked meals. But you've never had their rolls in their cinnamon butter?
I've never been to Texas Roadhouse at all.
Oh, you're missing out. That alone is worth the visit.
Oh, really?
Yes. The last boyfriend I had was in 2019. He was the sergeant in special forces, and he rode a motorcycle and he got in a wreck within a few weeks of us dating, and he broke both his wrists, which I had to do a lot of things for him because he couldn't do nothing. And that's a lot to ask for 2 weeks in a relationship. But his favorite thing was the cinnamon rolls and butter. And I went to the Texas Roadhouse, and he was still in the hospital at this point. And they give you a choice to buy like 30 rolls, and you get all this cinnamon butter. That alone are meals for a lot of people. Like, I don't even like Texas Roadhouse besides the rolls. I mean, their food is good, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like special. But the butter and the rolls, oh my gosh. Like I said, I could eat that as a snack. I could eat that as a meal. You should definitely try those. That would be a good mukbang.
Yeah. I put on some cherry juice for my gout, but I haven't had a gout attack in a while. So
That's good.
I don't know
cherry
if I
juice is good for sleeping too. Well, the cherry tart juice helps you sleep.
Yeah. Plus, I could probably find that cheaper. But I definitely want to get, if anybody can support and get me these tasty cakes so I can review these on my channel. These are like one of the things that I grew up on as a kid. and I really want to review these for my channel.
Panera is way too expensive, I think. Never been a Cracker Barrel. Never done Starbucks. Never done, what was that other one at the top? I forgot the other one you had, but oh yeah, Cheesecake Factory is really, really good. I spent New Year's at the Cheesecake Factory on the Chesapeake Bay when I lived in Baltimore, and oh my God, it's so good. And they have the setting where it's just, you know, like the little light on the table, so it looks like romantic and all that. It's really, I love Cheesecake Factory. It's really good food, but I would choose Olive Garden over Cheesecake Factory personally.
Okay.
And he'll need every bit of that $50 if he's going to go there.
Cracker Barrel. I want to go into the store. Cracker Barrel. Jamba Juice. I really don't need that on here because I have done 3 reviews of Jamba Juice already, so I don't need that.
What about the Red
Red
Lobster?
Lobster. Red Lobster. I just went to Red Lobster. I
Yeah,
released it that.
you've already been there. Haven't you been there a few times?
No, just the once.
Oh, okay. There's
So
Olive Garden.
yeah, but I'm gonna take that off because I still got a $15 gift card from before, so I don't need that there. Robin.
Are the cats set to like good to go with cat food and everything?
I need to get them some more dry food. They do have a box of wet food that was just bought for them not too long ago. Shout out to Christopher always. Christopher always. She bought the cat food and she got me the gift card to Red Lobster. Funny, she got me that gift card 2 years ago, and I'm just using it. But it came at the right time.
Got the Texas one multiple times.
Yeah, I was going to take a couple of them off. There's no need to have that many, you know?
Yeah.
I try to have like varieties as far as prices because I've never been to the Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
so
that makes sense. Yeah. Do they not have a $25 card that you could put on there? Because some people can't do the 50, but maybe some can do the 25 one.
Wasn't the first one $25?
It looked like 50. I thought it was 50. Yeah, it's 50. Oh wait.
No, it's 25.
Oh, okay. You have 3 of them. I only saw the 2 at first.
Well, no, you know what? This is the Cheesecake Factory, but it looked the same.
That's what it is.
25. No, it is 3. 50. And then what's this one? Well, I don't need 250.
100. It's just very small on my screen, so I can't see very good. But everybody else probably could. But that cat food is really, really cheap and affordable. So hopefully someone could do that.
Yeah, so it's cat food.
When I get paid, I'll get you some cat food, or I'll find something. Now that your your goal for your memberships is reached, I'll put it towards something, you know, one of those things.
So and then also let me stop sharing the screen. Back in the day, I set it up to where if anybody would like to, you can add stuff to my gift wish list and then get it from me as well. I have never had Cheesecake Factory. I've heard it's bomb. Texas Roadhouse too. I love Red Robin. Texas Roadhouse is a good place to go to. My favorite is Olive Garden or Tomato Street.
I've never heard of that Tomato Street.
There's a lot of Starbucks next to my office, so I splurge on an $8 coffee once a week or when I get in the office. Oh,
Are you a coffee drinker?
No, I like tea.
Me too. I sip on tea during all my lives and all that. That's what I usually drink. I've never, as an adult, drink a coffee. I had coffee when I was a little kid, and it was the black coffee, and that taste ruined me. And now if there's any taste of coffee, I hate it. So no matter how much sugary stuff, syrup, Cool Whip, whatever, if I could taste that taste, I'm over. I don't want it. So I give up on Starbucks, but hey, it's probably saving me a lot of money.
Have a good night, Sheila. Have a good night.
Sheila,
I think Tomato. Charlotte's still here. Sheila S is.
Oh, okay, Sheila. I didn't see you saying night. Night, hon. Oh wait, no, she's just saying night to John.
Oh, I thought she was saying she was this.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
my neighbor gave me a gift card for Starbucks, and I just gave it away because I never go there. It'd be different if they had like snacks or something. And I know they have basic snacks, but the Starbucks I usually have access to it, they don't have the snacks. They don't have soda, they don't have their teas, they don't have their lemonades. They only have the coffee. So I had nowhere to use it really. I was going to use it on a cake
Starbucks.
pop, but they didn't have those either.
What I like to do, Rakin, is I like to get the strawberry lemonade refresher with the green matcha powder in it. It's
I
really
have
really
no
good.
idea
When
what
you
matcha
try it.
tastes like.
It's like green tea. It tastes like
So
green tea.
it's very powdery. Like it tastes powdery.
No, not really. If this should be if it get mixed in the drink right, it shouldn't taste that way. You know. Um.
So it tastes earthy. Like
Uh.
you know what I'm talking about when I say it tastes earthy.
I guess kind of a little bit. I guess a little bit it would taste that way. Um.
Good night,
But
Sheila.
that's why I always get it with That's why I always get it with like lemonade, so it kind of balances itself out.
I feel like it would ruin the lemonade. But if it's healthy for you, go for it. If that works for you. I'm one of those type of people that I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food or drinks. You know, like I'm not the one that's going to take a risk and try squid or try unique drinks that nobody else does, or like those people that do the surströmmings for dares. Would you ever do that? There you go again, William. Go away. Go away. There's no one in here that has that title. So, and you're using the picture of Joel's arm again. Of course you are. Of course you are. And that is why you got blocked from my chat. Not because Joel's asked you to, not because of anything else, but because you doing that on your own. You're never going to be welcome doing that to anybody. And anybody that does welcome you doing that says more about them. Okay.
Somebody blocked the.
They probably already
Somebody.
did. We just see it still on StreamYard because, it shows still.
What was I about to say? So as far as content goes, since we still have 84 people still here. When we could put in the chat, what is the type of content y'all want to see from me? Because right now I'm doing food reviews at least once a week. And that's almost every Monday. I'm doing uploads 2 to 3 times a week. I'm doing shorts 2 to 3 times a day, and community tab. I am posting a recipe Monday through Friday. Excuse me, I'm posting polls once or twice a day, and I'm also just putting up pictures of my food and then reposting other people's content as well. So also my live streams is set up for anything I need to talk about that's celebrity news based or YouTube drama based or anything that has to do with my health. And then yeah, so that I think that's everything. So
Shyla has a good question. Have you done non-food related reviews like go to theme park or go to an antique store, just random things, just sharing
I
your life.
also I was gearing up to start doing
But you got sick.
walking tours when I get to Philly. Right now, I can't walk that long. I'm out of breath, so that's something I have to build up to doing. But I
Are you the
plan on
type of person that would do adventurous food like I was discussing, like how people do the surströmmings or the hot chip challenge, the hot gummy bear challenge? Like, would you ever be like, is that something that you would be willing to do? Like food challenges?
well, I would be willing to do food challenges, but I'm not doing anything spicy because I don't like spice at all.
Yeah, you don't have. They also have
Let me,
nasty
let me
stuff.
let me put these questions on the screen. Have you
Yeah,
done
that's the
now
one I
food
was talking
related
about.
reviews? Like attractions. Yeah. So I would like to do walking tours in Philly. Because I kind of want my content to be based around the East Coast, tri-state area, because I feel like that's where a lot of the traffic comes from, for the niche that I'm in. I don't feel like it's a lot of food traffic out here, so I think if I'm there, I'll be doing more of those type of things. Plus, I'm working on losing weight, so then that way when I do get to Philly, I'll be able to, you know, to stand walking miles and things like that. Because right now, I could barely walk a block,
You should
and that's
ask your doctor about those weight loss shots that everybody seems to be doing.
yeah. I was. I'm a,
It's working for everybody that's been trying it. It's working for everybody. Sophie's on it. Brooks on it. I'll be respectful. Brooks on it. Amzi's on it. I feel like there's someone else in our community that's on it, but it all seems to be going good for them.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
You wouldn't
You
be
gotta send me the
qualified
name.
because you're diabetic and you know, you need help losing weight and it's affecting your ability to move around. So it would be easy for your insurance to approve of it.
I'm gonna check that. I might have to call that. But I need to know what the name of it is. So somebody
Ozempic,
got to get
I
me.
wouldn't do the Ozempic. There's a few of them. There's one like semaglutide or something like that. There's another one, Wegovy, and another one that starts with an M. I don't know if Reagan remembers it, but there's three options. The Ozempic one seems to be the more severe one, so I wouldn't do the Ozempic. There's a lower level one that I would try that one first because Ozempic has been causing some issues for people. I would try the lower. I think it's we'll find out the names, but if anyone doesn't know it, or it's easy to search up, but yeah, your doctor would definitely approve of, would say that it'd be a necessary thing and not BS. Like it's a thing that's good for your health and it's necessary. You qualify on all across the board, so therefore your insurance would approve it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Welcome to the live, AT2. Welcome to the live. Um, See, next question is, what about a game? You could find prices of things like milk, eggs, etc., from way back in the day, and people can guess what year
Like the
it
price is
cost.
right.
Um, I
So
think that'd be
trivia.
something. I think that'd be something great for the community tab. Excellent for the community tab, because
There
I
you
think it'll
go.
get a lot of attraction to be able to do that. So I do think that's a great idea. I do think that's a good idea. Um, yeah, I do
Ray can
think.
give you the names right there, by the way.
Okay.
It's Ozempic,
Um,
Gobi, and Mount Jarrah.
if
Mount
you
Jarrah.
can if is there any way you can
Text it to you.
yeah.
I'm doing it right now. Thank you, Rakin. I knew I could count on you for that question.
Let me see. As weird as it might sound, I'm always wanted to do a channel reacting to some stand up comedy. That'll
Comedian.
be a cool
Yeah,
stand up comedian.
I wouldn't be good for that, Shiloh, because the last time I went to go see a comedian was with my sister last year, and we went to this bar, and there was three different comedians, and I was so disgusted. Y'all know I'm PC. I was so disgusted with the things they were joking about. There was a girl that came up there, and she was making fun of people losing their babies, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was disgusted. And then the men that came up, I mean, just really nasty, horrible things. And the girl came up talking about ladies' time of the month and nasty stuff she did on the date one. Like, I would not be good for that. I like to be PC, and those people in comedy, there's no PC usually. So
So
that
so
would be good.
I'm gonna show y'all the next food review that I'm doing. Hold on. Here you go, right. Right, you okay?
Y'all can use
Right.
your emojis of the kitty cats There's a snotty emoji and there's a Riley emoji for real to give Riley a hug.
I thought we blocked Jules' dead mom.
He made another one, dude. Wow. Homophobic as well. I mean, you just keep coming in with your homophobia and then wonder why you're not accepted in most of YouTube.
I don't think William could deal well with rejection. So
Clearly not.
I got these chips. I plan on doing this either tomorrow or the next day. We got these limited time offer Lay's salsa
Oh, I've
chips.
seen that. Salsa fresca, yes. Those look good.
And AT2, that's the dude that was on a panel with us the other night.
Yes,
He
that's
turned on
William.
me. He was talking trash behind my back. So I banned him from the channel. And now he's doing that.
You're good,
Yep.
S.E. Johnson. I think Shiva's still doing good on it. Yeah, AT2, just so you know, you were on panel with the guy that is extremely homophobic and goes around using insults to a lot of people. He didn't deserve an audience with either one of you.
We were good until he was on his channel on his IG live bashing me for bald cat. Then we got these Lay's Cuban sandwich chips. These were a limited time offer as well.
I haven't seen those anywhere besides like on internet, but like I've not seen those in any stores. Not those.
And then lastly, we're going to review these Doritos.
Are those 3D Dorito, the ones that look like triangle? Not well, of course they all look like triangles, but like y'all know what I'm trying to say? The puffed up triangle version. Fiery mango.
I don't know if these are spicy or not.
It's fiery, sir. It says fiery, as in spicy. Anything with fiery in the title is going to be spicy.
Yeah, I might have to find another person to taste these, and I might just be doing just the two. But I was trying to think of how I can make it a 8-minute video, you know. But we'll see. That's stretching it out. So that's kind of what I have next planned. Real was trying to give him a chance.
Do you want to explain to AT2 what took place with William? Because he was asking.
Can you ask Siwa if...
Once you have beef with me...
Well, you're here. You can ask it yourself.
I don't have no beef with you.
Says she doesn't have any beef with you.
Never had hate for AT2.
But me and Real have been good for a while. Yeah. AT2, we've been good for a minute. You know what I mean? Like I was saying the other day, AT2, I'm trying to, move in a different direction. Also got 16 members on my members now. Excited about that. 4 more away from 20. When I start get 20 members, I'm gonna start doing members only lives. Right now I'm doing recipes, and that's kind of what I got right now. Oh, and the question was, have I tried the Burger King?
He just did.
Watchy Beef Watcher, that Burger King birthday cake pie is phenomenal. I think it might be slightly better
than Hershey's?
Than the Hershey one.
I call cap.
I think it might be slightly better. You got to taste it.
Now I have to try it because I love birthday cake stuff. Well, scents is like I love the scent of birthday cake, but I will definitely try it because I love those pies. The Hershey ones, the Marie Callender ones, there's the frozen pies that you get at the store or whatever. I love all of those, and the Hershey's ones are really good, so I'll definitely try it. He's a whole mess, AT2, and after the fallout, and after I got stabbed in the back over that, someone sent me anonymously an email telling me situations that pertain to that man, and links to articles. And holy crap, were my eyes open like, are you kidding? So I passed that information along to another creator that was talking to him, and he came into a chat and tried to apologize to everybody, and we agreed there's no apologies to take place because there's no point, and kept it moving.
Hershey brand cupcakes.
I never heard of Reese's brand. Are they at Walmart?
Yeah, Shiloh, you gotta give us some more information. Yeah, you gotta give us some more information on those things.
Damn, Rakin, you've been around for you. I didn't know you knew all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to think when did I first come to this community?
I came to the community 4 years ago. September will be 5, I think. It was 2019. Was it? No, not was it? I think no, it was 2020. Yeah, I came in the community. I came to the community 2020. I think. When was the pandemic? Did it start in 2019?
I think it might have been before that. AT2. Are you sure about that?
It was in 2020. Okay, then it was 2020 when I came to the community. Because I was still driving at that point, and I only had my conditional license during the height of the pandemic for essential driving, like doctor's appointments, grocery store, whatever.
Yeah. AT2 might be right. It did start with the pandemic.
Good Lord.
Yeah, you're right. It was before that AT2. You both were taking the link on Katie Joy's channel.
You used to go on Katie Joy's channel?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to allow me up all the time.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I had no idea about that.
It's funny because she promoted me going at AT2. And then I cussed AT2 out because I was coming from the celebrity gossip world where people just cuss each other out bad. So I was calling him all types of names.
I didn't know she ever got messy like that, where she did panels with fighting. I thought she always just went live, outed stuff, read documents, did FOIAs, and did celebrity news. I never knew she was doing panels with people fighting.
Yeah, well, she used to do this thing every Saturday night. She used to go live every Saturday night, and it used to be popping in there.
If you drop it, William's going to grab it, so just be ready for that.
Do you mind if AT2 come up? Because I want to respect your wishes.
Show, that's crazy. I never knew that. And the first I came to YouTube, just besides 90 Day stuff, was when she was doing her lives, playing the audio of Amber Portwood and Andrew Gannon or whatever fighting. And remember the machete in the door and all that stuff? That is the first time I ever decided to subscribe to a channel and watch a channel. And it just trickled after that. Like everything else came afterwards.
AT2, can you show me that is you real quick? Because a lot of people have been trying to infiltrate. Perfect.
Yo, real quick, because I'm coming up on my 4-year anniversary on Thursday, right? And I was just remembering when you said that. I remember Katie Joy had shared your video. She's like, "Yeah, I love seeing people fight." And then when you went off on me, she then turned against you and said that me, you, and BX Beast Boy were working against her to try to take down her channel. Remember that shit? Yo, I forgot all about that.
Y'all have been beefing forever then, off and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said we all came together and planned this out so we could try to take down her channel, and she had no idea. She's the one who shared your video. You didn't even ask her to.
Well, no, she knew what was. Well, hold on. Well, that's I don't know if that's totally correct, because she knew what I was going to do. Well, let me
Right.
rephrase that.
But when she started getting backlash, that's when she said, me, you, and BX Beast Boy all planned this out and all that shit. Remember?
Yeah, because I told her I was going to drag you on my live. I told her on the what's your name on her live.
Yeah,
Like,
but of course she played stupid. Like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be like that. Come on, lady.
That's when I first met Charlotte, and Charlotte told me that I needed God real bad.
And religious bashing as always.
And that was the day. I don't even know if you know this, Siwa, but that was when JJ made her first video on YouTube, and it was about me.
That long ago?
Really?
Her first video was trashing me.
But how was she tied to it? Was she a mod for Katie or something? Or she just hated Katie?
No, she was a part of the anti-community. Remember they used to have an anti-Katie Joy community? But I don't know what happened. I think they all gone.
Well, EKC still, covering all Katie Joy related stuff, but they don't do that anymore.
Everybody's around and just in different communities.
Oh, okay. Is that still profitable though? I don't think people talk about Katie Joy like that no more.
No, her videos about her still get pretty good views. I mean, I see it all the time pop up. Katie Joy this, Katie Joy this, Katie Joy this, and all of them have really good views.
Her videos do numbers. Like you can hate the lady for what you want to hate her for, but she make money.
Oh yeah, her channel really has grown since the last 3 years or whatever. Yeah, her channel has really grown. I can't hate on her. She's been
all
doing
lawsuits with celebrities. Her name's out there. So
yeah.
But yeah, so that was actually how JJ started her channel, was because of me.
Wow, it's so weird going back to the history and like finding out like where people came from and like how they started out.
That's why I kind of got mad at Johnny Mac, because I'm like, bro, you sitting here telling me not to go at these women when you don't even know the history of me and these women.
Yeah, it's important to know the history before jumping on a bandwagon. Yeah, you definitely got to know it.
And then remember, I was on T-Spiracy's panel, and we were I don't know who we were talking about, but then that's when Sashinery and them came on there and was yelling at me.
Oh yeah. I think Jackie is the only one still around. I don't think the other girls are around anymore.
I see AZ on Instagram a lot.
On Instagram?
Seen her, do a live on YouTube in quite some time. I think the last thing I saw her do was the one on Muzz.
Wait, Muzz is still around?
What? She is a part of our community now, our 90-day community, and she is messy as hell, and everyone is all on the board. No one trusts her. Nobody likes her. She's just a snake in the grass. That they have all. John has been reading messages of the group chats with all these creators in it. Like I'm talking about 10 creators in it or subs, and constantly they're saying how they don't like her. They refuse to talk to her, and that they are only using her to fight strikes and to gather recordings and evidence against everybody else. They have made it clear we're only putting up with her to use her, and then when we're done, we could walk away. And she knows it, and she still acts like they're besties.
Oh wow, I gotta go watch Muzz. Is she still a spaz? Like she be all over the place.
Oh my gosh, she's worse than you ever imagined.
Remember when I came at her on your channel, AT2?
Yeah.
Where's Muzzariah? Like there's sock accounts about Muzz. That's how much of an impact she's been making being messy. So
wow, Muzz.
She sent her out Shyla. So Shyla and Muzz, we were all friends. Like I use that loosely.
Yeah, that was your girl. I remember that.
Yeah. So Shyla had reached out to Muzz because they were friends. They came to my channel as a friendship. So I respected that. And Shyla was going through a situation involving her child, and she thought Muzz could be trusted. Asked Muzz for help, explaining something or just getting help with a court case that was very, very personal. and had a lot of pain tied to the case. Muzz took linked everything. The child put her child's name on a Google Drive, and then passed it around to other people with all these vital details about this child, what was going on with the child,
What?
the child's dad's name, and these are things that she was passing around because she decided she no longer liked Charlotte, and she wouldn't even just do it then. She passed it around when she was still friends with. You're real nice. She did it when she was still friends with Charlotte, and Charlotte had no idea about it.
Wow, that is crazy.
She has called a morgue. Do you know about the morgue situation?
Oh yeah, when she called to verify if the lady was dead or not.
Yes.
I know that is not funny, but like,
I mean, who does that?
no! I got to talk about that on Thursday. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Muzz is on the docket. Yeah, definitely.
He also called the hospital, like one of Geneva. If you know Geneva, she did horrible things to Geneva, bashing her everywhere. Geneva had a horrible stroke that she still isn't fully healed from, and she was in the hospital. And her and Muzz had already been mortal enemies for probably 8 months when this happened to her. Geneva had a horrible stroke. Muzz had no ties to Geneva, like she'd been blocked for a while. While Geneva was in the hospital and her daughter was in the hospital visiting her, because I mean everything was touch and go. The phone rings in the hospital room. She answers it. It's Muzz. Muzz found out she had a stroke. She tracked down the hospital, tracked down the room, called the nurse's station to get transferred to Geneva's room to say, "I'm so sorry you had a stroke." When she had been dragging this lady to filth for 8 months, and she is still attacking this woman every single day. And she had the audacity to call this hotel room, try to act like she gave a damn.
Yo, do they not have laws in Canada? Like, how was she able to do all this shit?
She thinks she's untouchable because she's in Canada. That's something she's alluded to. They can't do nothing. I'm in Canada, girl. Wait.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna invite Muzz on Thursday.
She called a welfare check on one of her closest, named, I think is it Lee, y'all? This lady just stopped talking to Muzz because she wanted a break from all the drama. Not that they fell out or anything. She just didn't answer Muzz's DMs, and Muzz started saying, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna call a welfare check on you. And I guess the lady didn't see it, and Muzz did in fact call a welfare check to this lady's house because she had the audacity to not respond. She's crazy. She's cray. And she's attacking people's dogs. Like, she's been going live saying that Drazo, which is John's stepbrother, that Drazo abuses his dog because he lets the dog go in the backyard and run around instead of walking the dog on a leash. This is the kind of crap. This is her.
Wow, that's crazy.
When she hangs her dog up from the shower curtain like clothes. Okay.
But why is she attacking Drazo though?
Because she had a thing for Drazo. She really liked him. She really thought she had a chance with him when he was engaged and getting married. Just saying.
Oh, she was trying to get them cheeks beat. Okay, I got you.
Oh, yeah. She's been trying to do that for a while. And he was just nice to her, trying to be a friend. And when he walked away, she's been out for revenge ever since. And she posted his invitation to his wedding on Reddit, telling everybody where to go, where it was going to be, the time, the date, and everything. She denies that now, but that's the only one who had the motive to do such. And she was the only one that had that particular invitation. Like, he purposely sent her something that only she had, and that's the one that got posted on Reddit. And he said, if anyone shows up to my wedding and tries to cause an issue or hurt on my family, I will have a pew pew on me and I'll protect myself. She went live saying, he's threatening to K me. No, he's threatening to defend his family if you show up trying to cause a mess at a wedding. And he didn't say her. He said anyone that shows up, he will protect his family.
Right.
Crazy.
And why would she show up? Like, that's weird.
She got uninvited, man. She got mad as hell that she got uninvited when he walked away from her for being two-faced and being messy. And she demanded that he answer her while he's in a Discord call with other people, but not answering her messages. And like, insane. You have to stay in contact with her. You got to answer every DM. You got to make her feel important, or you're gonna suffer for it.
Yo, I just thought about something real quick. Remember Remember, Muzz was saying like her boyfriend had died, but then like she tried to say, "Oh no, it was like he was dying."
That's what she said to me too. And the boyfriend has actually spoken to other people and said she was showing up at his apartment, refusing to leave when he was sleeping because he had work the next day, and he would have to call the cops to get her to leave because she would pop up if he didn't answer the phone. And this
Oh
is
my
after
god, yo, this is all crazy to me.
yeah, and she's like, "Don't talk about that. That's my trauma, girl." He
She
that's
done
not
killed her
trauma. I'm
boyfriend.
sorry. Yeah,
Hey, AT2.
What's up?
Whatever happened to Nosy Ho?
She's still around.
she's still posting. She posted a new video recently. I saw it earlier.
Yeah. Nosy's still around.
What was he ain't making as much noise as before? Like
No,
she
I
was
think she's more low key. I think also she be on that Clubhouse. I don't think you make any money off a Clubhouse, so I'd
Yeah, you
never
do.
mess with it.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and it's a strong platform too. Once you get on there, a lot of people are making pretty good money over there.
Oh, okay.
It's so much money to be made on these platforms. It's just about
Mhm.
getting your bearings together and just understanding the policy and procedures and just trying your best to, stick with the policy and procedures.
Yeah, I
Uh,
finally mastered Facebook. It took me a while, but I finally got it down.
Yeah, I mean, through
you know what
StreamYard,
happened?
you could stream through Rumble, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. You could stream through all those all at the same time.
I really want Rumble to pop off. I really
I
do,
know.
but they got
Yeah.
a lot of problems going on
That's the
right now.
wild, wild west over there, dude. They're worse than Reddit on Rumble.
Yeah,
It's
I just
bad
hear
over
like it's a
there.
free for all. I haven't messed with Rumble yet.
I think that, and they're getting sued by a lot of people. I mean, it's free speech, so they trying to be really lenient on the free speech aspect of things, but yeah, they getting slammed, you know. But I think it's just all part of the growing pains, you know. I think it's all part of the growing pains, you know. But
Yeah, I don't know how new Rumble is to the social media community.
Rumble's what, 2016 AT2? No, you probably don't know, right?
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. I have no idea.
2016,
I've been hearing
2015.
about it more in the last year or so, but I know it's been around for a minute.
It's been
Listen,
around since 2013.
they gave Steve will do it. They gave him uh, $9 million, and he was
Oh
supposed to get
wow.
2 million. He gave 2 million to Takashi 69, and Takashi 69 was supposed to stream 1 day a week, 1 hour a week for a year, and he didn't do it.
Wow. So did he run off with that money basically?
Yeah, and Steve will do it has to pay the money back.
You know, a really good platform that really brings in the big bucks? Kick.
Isn't that just a messenger app?
No, people stream from like Aiden Ross. What's that? Kai Sinat, however you say his name. They
Not
get
yeah.
paid. What's unique about Kick is they offer people deals if they do good enough on streams and they're bringing enough attention. They will give them $1 million contract for every year they stream and agree to stream, like what Real was just saying. But they give millions of dollars to these creators and protect them and make sure that nothing happens to the channel. Once they're under that umbrella of the contract, they protect them and make sure that nothing makes them lose their channel and whatnot. People are making so much money over there.
Well, I mean, they gave Kai Cenat. Well, Kai Cenat turned down 40 million from them. Aiden Ross is like, he's the man over there. He's pretty much almost part of the company over there. Then you got I think Steve will do it. Has a channel over there, but he more recently has went to Twitter, and he's been uploading his videos to Twitter. Um, as far as Rumble, you got what are those brothers? What's their name? AT2.
You said brothers?
Oh, the
No,
Island
no,
Boys.
no.
One of the Island Boys follows me on TikTok.
Oh. People have been making
Flying
no
Soldier.
fresh and fit. Fresh and fit. They're over there
Oh, Fresh and Fit. Yeah,
Rumble.
Oh, okay.
they're on Rumble. Yeah.
But when I
And I
think of
think
kids,
that Just Pearly Things is on Rumble too.
where did Miss Pearly Things come from? Cause she making a killing.
Real cube. See
Well, she was, but now she's not because they demonetized her.
What is they doing to the dog?
That's her hanging the dog from the shower curtain like clothes.
What
Oh, my
happened?
goodness.
You could
Who did
share
that?
it.
Muzz?
Yeah, that's her dog Muzz.
I'm not gonna share that. That shit.
But she talks crap about Jawso because he lets his lab run around in the backyard that's fenced and says he's abusive to the dogs for doing that.
No, that is abuse.
Exactly.
That is abuse. She need. Let me be quiet. Let me shut my mouth. One thing I hate is when people do things to kids. No, she set women back 400 years. Muzz set women back 400 years with that. But
Special breed.
Facebook, I did have like a reached a million reach, but then my reach went down. Like, I don't know, they changed the algorithm so much, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it goes up and down. But I realized with Facebook, and I didn't do it today, you just have to post. Because I
yeah.
think you're allowed up to like 1,000 posts on a month or something like that. You just have to keep on posting.
Is it good on Facebook? Do you get a pretty good amount of views? And how's the monetization work? How does the monetization work on Facebook?
Well, I'll say this, not this month, but last month, well, the last couple of months, I've been making more money on Facebook than I have on YouTube.
Man, I would totally do that, but I would not want people from school and family to stumble across the channel and see all the mess.
Yeah, well, that's why I have my business page.
Yeah, but doesn't it still kind of connect to people that know?
No.
Connected accounts.
Would you say it does, real?
You would have to connect it. It doesn't automatically connect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for instance, like if I'm on Instagram and I'm not connected, say I use my Siwa Moon account, I'm not connected to my real name.
Siwa, you would use Siwa as your name, so yeah, nobody would be able to connect
they would
it.
see the picture and be like, I know her, and they'd be like, oh, that's that. I went to school with her, and then all that pop off.
I mean, it's a chance, but thank you, Furcat. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting to the bag. But yeah, I mean, it's always a chance. I mean, yeah, there are some people who know that I do like YouTube and stuff like that. I don't keep it a secret. But I honestly, I've been out of high school for a minute, so I don't trip about it. And I don't live in my town anymore. Like where I graduated from, I don't live there. So.
AT2, are you getting a lot of your views from video? Or are you getting a lot of your views? Because what I've been doing lately is I've been posting reels because it seems like reels taking a lot of traffic.
They do, but you don't get as much revenue from it.
Right. But let me tell you the secret, though. Don't post it as a reel. Post it on your timeline, on your regular feed. And then when it asks you to turn into a reel, say no. And then when you post it, then turn it into a reel afterwards. You know how, like, if you make a post that asks you, oh, would you like to turn it into a reel afterwards? Then do it. But don't do it initially. Post it on your actual feed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the secret.
And then it counts towards, because are you getting in-stream ads, AT2?
Yeah, I'm getting in-stream ads, yeah.
Thank you, Reagan. I got it, hun.
See,
you should be getting in-stream ads too, right?
No, because I've been getting money off of pictures.
Have you had over 60? I think it's 60,000 minutes or something like that.
No, I'm not even at 5,000 anymore.
Oh man.
Um, so you got that all mainly through video, right?
Yeah. But I don't have the live stream. Like I've never like I don't want to say never. I think the most I've ever gotten was like 2,000 views on like a live stream, but I've never gotten like a large live stream. So I don't have the live stream ads. I only have the in stream ads.
So
Mods,
right
are y'all
now,
here?
I'm
There's
sorry.
another account.
Say that again.
I was asking the mods if they're still awake because there's another account coming in trying to, be disrespectful to you.
Yeah, Fish Taco said you blame the white man for everything. I do. Yeah, I do. Thank you, Fish Taco. Anyway.
So back to what we were saying before we were so rudely interrupted. My reach right now is at 46.1K, is at 99% in the plus. My engagement is at 9.5K. The 3-second video is at 5.5K, and I have 34 new followers, and my total number of followers is 10,000.
Yeah, see, you already got the 10,000. Well, I'm at 17 right now.
17,000.
Yeah, 17,000 on Facebook.
What?
So
You can bring numbers in like that on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm at 17,000 followers on Facebook.
Who would have thunk it?
What are I going to hit? Monetization, bonuses. But that's what you get paid off of the bonuses, right?
The bonuses, the in stream. I make most of my money from the in stream ads, but I do make maybe like a couple of hundred from the Facebook bonus program.
So how do I go about getting the in stream ads? Like
you
what
have
do
to
I
have
do to
like
get views? I was running ads for a while, and that helped me get a lot of followers, but it didn't help with my watch time.
Oh, you mean like you bought ads?
Yeah, ads for to promote the
Yeah,
page.
to promote. Yeah. You bought ads. Oh, okay. I haven't done that in years. So I don't know how it works now, but yeah, those ad campaigns, it never really worked out for me. I mean, I guess I could try to do it, and see what happens, but yeah, it never works out great for me. That's why I've never done it. Or I haven't done it recently. I did it like maybe in 2017 when I first started out.
So you've been seeing a lot of success. Is it with the short form video or is it with the long form video?
With both.
Because my food reviews don't get that many views
Because
unless I post in the group.
Well, again, you're doing food reviews. I'm doing celebrity gossip.
Yeah, celebrities will always bring more numbers because they've already have a following and already have their name out there.
Yeah. And bro, what was your when you got those 10K subs? What were you originally doing? That's when you were doing the interviews and shit like that, right?
No, I was when I was doing the food stuff. So
Wait,
remember
you were doing the food stuff and you got 10K?
Yeah, remember because you told me maybe I should do food stuff, and then I started doing food reviews, and I started.
Oh, you got okay. I thought you already had a Facebook.
No, when I first started, when I first talked to you, only had like 2K.
Oh, okay. So you grew up from the food stuff. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that's surprising. You should already have a following from that.
Yeah, I mean, some posters do well, some posts don't. But remember, it's just pictures. I'm not getting in-stream ads, and my videos. I don't know what it is. It just don't get that many views. I don't know if it's, you know what I mean. I don't know if I should be. Well, I'm gonna try what you just said, dude. Take the reels because I've been putting them on reels, trying to get accepted into the real bonus program, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna see next month I'm gonna start posting as just regular posts to see if it builds up my, watch time hours.
Yeah, see if that works.
Or I could just start posting celebrity news on my channel as well with the food. You know what I mean? Because usually what I do is I put it on my real the REN channel. REN Facebook channel. I usually post the celebrity news there. But maybe I just start posting everything to the main page and get at least to get my watch time hours. Because that 60,000 is a lot of watch time hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get that?
Well, I was already there. I didn't hit 5K until when did I hit 5,000? I think back in September. That's when I hit 5,000 subs or 5,000 followers on Facebook.
So you was already getting the views.
Yeah, because when they started that bonus program, that's when I started using Facebook, and I was at like at 2K followers on Facebook at the time, and then like within a month I shot up to 5,000. So I was like, oh shit, okay, it's going off. And then they took away my monetization. I was like, oh well, fuck Facebook, kiss my ass. And then when they gave me back my in-stream ads back in February, that's when I started using it again.
Can I ask you something? How did you lose your monetization?
They said I had unoriginal content and stuff like that. So, basically, I would do different clips and stuff like that. And then also, they don't like using whatchamacallit, like watermark, say like a TikTok or something. It's just like YouTube. Do not use any TikToks or nothing unless you cut out the trademark thing on it, or they'll get you for that. Yeah, you got to be careful.
You know that because I used to go do my paranormal streams, and we would just scroll through all the paranormal videos on TikTok. So good to know. That's such a stupid rule.
Well, I mean, everybody looking at TikTok as competition when it comes to the whole reels and shorts and everything.
A lot of people on YouTube don't cover TikTok as much as you would think.
Yeah, and Facebook actually doesn't have like a appeal process. You can submit a appeal, but you won't get no response back. It's horrible.
Oh Lord, sounds like a nightmare. A lot of people out here doing a lot of false striking.
Yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, I know a lot of. Say that again.
I said pros and cons of Facebook. Clearly.
Yeah. Do you know what I love about Facebook though? None of the drama. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, but from this community, they follow you no matter where I go.
Oh, you think you would still be fighting people?
Hell yeah.
What if you did your paranormal stuff?
No, boy, it's worse than it's ever been. They brought my son into the mix. They interviewed my ex-husband. They talked to the girlfriend. What? They talk to his new girlfriend every day and keep tabs on me. She's out here saying, she's out here saying that when I was a kid, I was making adult entertainment tapes, saying I had to go to alternative school because I couldn't keep my legs closed when I was still a virgin. Like this shit. Sorry, this is the crap my ex's new girlfriend says. She's crazy, but they've done that. They've called CPS on me twice, trying to get my daughter taken. They've reported me, Brooke and them. They reported me to the game warden because me and my daughter rescued a duck egg that was abandoned by its mom. But they try to get me arrested for a fucking duck egg. They try to get me arrested for practicing my religion. I mean, the list goes on. They called my daughter's school trying to find out. They've doxed her school schedule. It's gone.
Wait, so who are you beefing with? Put a name on it. I don't know who was beefing with.
Drunk Stalker, a.k.a. Brooke.
Oh, you and Brooke are beefing?
Dude, that's it.
We've been beefing forever, man.
That is all she's had on her channel since the start of the channel.
I thought she wanted JY. I didn't know she wanted you.
No, she started moving on to JY, not like when they had a fallout, I think like a year ago, but 95% of her channel has been geared towards me.
Oh.
Right, for a cat.
So are you and Jules friends?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Because I
not,
thought y'all always hated each other, but then I didn't know if it like y'all made up or not.
No, when it comes to me and Jules, it's we've been cordial to each other, and it just showed a united.
Just taking the phone just to get along. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, just trying to get along to keep the peace and for the greater good, because John's been reading these messages of the group chat that consist of Maria, Brooke, Ann, and a bunch of subs. And in all these group chats, they're sending Malice pizzas to people. Do you know the whole Malice pizza thing?
No.
During live streams, they will call Domino's or go on the internet, order Domino's to your house. Hey, Muggsy, order it to your house while you're streaming to either verify where you live or to just disrupt the streams. They've done it last night. They did it to John. Well, not last night now, but 2 nights ago. They did it to John 2 times in one stream, calling Domino's.
Wait, does John still live at the same place?
Yes, he does.
Oh, that will need a move.
The cops are there multiple times a night.
Yo, they still sending people and shit to his house?
All the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he's in a court case with Maria right now. He filed an RO against her, and she filed one right back out of retaliation, saying that he's the reason she got fired because she's always in court. When she filed ROs against the RQ.
Wait, she had a job?
Yeah, she had a job. She was an accountant or something like that. And she filed her RO saying John's the reason she got fired. When she got fired in September. His RO, he didn't file. Like, she didn't get served the RO till like December. So how is he the reason she got fired in September? Doesn't make sense, but it's a whole.
Right, that's a lie.
Right, it is a lie. Good night, Rakin.
So is Ann and Maria, do they still do a show together?
Good night, Rakin.
She recently said she was done and walking away, but then again, I don't think she's ever going to walk away. But she says she's tired of the drama, that she's becoming the people she hates, and she doesn't like being evil, and she wants to move on to true crime community. Girl, no one can understand anything you say. How's that going to work?
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going to have a good show on Thursday. I'm writing all this down.
There's a lot to cover. A lot. Nothing's gotten better. Everything's gotten worse. Every imaginable thing you could do to someone to troll them or bother them, it's been done.
Wow.
Yep. So, yeah, it's way worse than it's ever been. You're not missing out on nothing worthwhile for sure. Like, as far as being a part of it. Oh,
somebody said TL. Whatever happened to TL? Is she still around or no?
Titty Lynn.
Yeah,
she's doing true crime. She's doing true crime now. You know the whole Sebastian Rogers kid that's missing in Tennessee?
Uh-huh.
She interviewed his stepdad in his
wow.
Yeah. And she's been driving, JR Investigates, that channel?
Uh-huh.
She was driving him around to try to help him find the Sebastian Rogers kids when that girl, hey, Sophie, that girl has been saying for a long time that she can't see enough to even back out the driveway. Why are you driving around this JR Investigates if you can't back out the driveway?
Oh, yeah, because wasn't she supposed to be blind?
Yes. I can't see the comments. I got my magnifying glass out, y'all. I can't see your comments. But you could drive around looking for a child.
Yo, y'all gonna have me in like 30 videos tomorrow.
You're welcome.
Is Heidi still alive?
Heidi is definitely still around, still going, still. I am the voice of reason. I don't do what y'all do, and I don't go real life.
Oh, Lord.
Where she's going live saying John's always been racist, but how long did she spend on that channel defending him when people said that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she got to eat her words,
She was done doing a 4 days ago saying, I don't dox people. And in the same effing stream, she goes, oh, wait, I know who that account Brooks knows is. Hold on, people on the panel, I'm going to tell you in the private chat who it is. I don't do this real life stuff. I don't do this doxing stuff, as she just got through doxing an innocent person to other creators on the channel. I can't with her.
Wow.
She's still threatening to beat people up. She's still saying that someone's going to get beat up if they don't watch their mouth and whatnot. Like, it's a whole. She's.
Is Amber still around?
Amber comes and goes. She's mainly been on Rumble.
Wasn't she supposed to be like giving her life to Jesus?
She is.
She comes back and reinvents herself. At first, she was a Black Panther civil rights activist. Then she was like,
it's all over the place, man.
Yo, Amber is off the hook. And then she's squirting 6 feet in the air. Like, I mean,
good Lord.
I got to put Amber down on this one.
Well, I'll tell you this. She gave up drinking, and that was one of the main issues and why she was always off the wall sometimes. But she actually quit drinking.
Oh, good for her. I'm happy for her.
But she still has a lot of daggers at her, and it's mainly from the bombshell people. She's still in
She's still going at it with them?
Yeah, they're all still in a vicious battle with each other. She's still throwing strikes out right and left, and taking people out for weeks at a time. And then she goes to Rumble, and they can't touch her because Rumble's the Wild Wild West. So she don't give a dadgum. They don't have a channel. She don't have a channel they can strike her retaliation. She don't care. So hell, Amber is not no wimp. I'll tell you that.
Wow, that is crazy.
Is that really shots fired, y'all? We're just speaking about what's happening in the community.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I really don't know. Like, I've been so far gone, I honestly don't know. The only reason why I even started kind of like knowing what's going on is because I watch Real. Other than that, I would not have any clue.
It's been interesting. Like I said, it's crazy. You were a part of it, and now you're so far, separated from it all. But nothing's gotten better for sure, and it's good you're not in that mix anymore.
And that's what I was trying to tell. I was trying to tell AT2 the other night. I don't feel like I'm back in the drama. I feel like I'm just giving an outside perspective from somebody that used to be in the drama. Because I don't feel like I'm going to war with people like before,
I think you speak respectfully about the topics because you see streams just like other people. And just because you don't see all of them doesn't mean you can't speak on it. And you've been going live and you've been coming from a very political standpoint and being respectful and trying to give nice compliments as well as criticism. I think you're doing totally fine sticking to that.
I think you're fine for right now, but something tells me in the future it's gonna get ugly.
I mean, I am who I am, you know what I mean? And if I get pushed far enough, I'm gonna react. But that's the same thing with you too, right, AT2? Somebody push you far enough, you're gonna react, right?
Yeah. And sometimes I don't say the nicest things,
Yeah, but we're all that way. I don't think if we weren't reactionary, I don't think we would all be doing as well as we are on YouTube. I think people enjoy that. I mean, they don't want it all the time, of course, but people like to hear the opinions and for people to say it like they think, I think.
Yeah. But I never want to like beef with people like for years and years and years. Like my thing is like I gotta move on at some point, I might be mad at you, and then I'll be like, you know what? You're not such a bad. Listen, I'm up here with Siwa right now, and I thought we'd be fighting, swinging, and banging, but we're not.
No, I don't have no hate.
I think grown people can let bygones be bygones and move on. I think it's just certain people just have certain vendettas, and they just can't get past it,
Yeah. Listen, if you got to hold on to a vendetta for years and years, then that's some internal work you got to work on you. You can't hate somebody that long.
I can. When they're constantly going real life on you and messing with your family and all that, I can hate you as long as you're doing that. But if you stop doing that, walk away, like Reagan was one of my biggest enemies. She stopped, walked away, made apologies, and she's exposing all the other crap that she knew about behind the scenes that none of us would know if she didn't come forward. And it's my issue is never, oh, you did this years ago. It's if you're willing to stop, move forward, apologize, and just try to do anything to correct it, I'm good. I can let the hate go right then and there.
Yeah.
It's the people who don't care and the people that take pleasure in that pain that they're causing and have no intentions of stopping whatsoever. They're still going to get the heat if that's what they're doing. But walking away, I can drop it right then and there. And I did with Reagan. I was getting emails recently from another person that has been coming at me for years and just saying that they don't want to fight with me anymore and they're sorry and they're sorry for the things they said. And I'm good. I'm not ripping their head off or anything or saying, no, F you, this is what you done. You made an apology, you said you're done. I'm cool with that. Let's do that.
Oh, is Jolene and Busy still a thing?
Yeah.
Barely, though. They don't go live very much. Last time they did live was, I think, 3 weeks ago. And that was the first live they had done in a month, I would say. But they don't cover like they used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't cover it like they used to. Once there was an alliance made up with John, I think they lost the fun in it. I think they enjoyed everyone being against him, and I don't think they actually are more leaning toward John's side because of Momo, because Momo threatened Busy's job to send a DNC to his job if he went live and spoke on her. And so they're on board. They're like, they want John to win in court, RO against her. So it's got to be pretty bad to make them.
You're like, right. He's the good guy now? Oh my God.
Not the good guy. They don't think
not the good guy. Okay.
He's the lesser of the two evils, is how
lesser of the two evils. Okay, got it.
They want him to win in court, but no, they definitely don't think he's a good guy. But they agree that something needs to be done about her.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because Busy and Jolene are just like two people. Like we've never really gotten along, but it's no hate or anything like that. We just, I don't know, like. We are each other's cups of teas, I guess.
I think that she thinks that she's better than everybody. And
really, I don't think she.
I get that impression too. Real, I do. I get that impression too. Like I'm above all of you.
Like, yeah, like you can't talk to me. You can't talk to me You can talk to me in my chat, but if I see you in the street, just walk past me. I'm a comedian. You know, like.
Well, they say that, but they still talk to subs that's still in the mix at the same time. Like we don't talk to any, but they have talked to people that were directly involved in the drama, and they said that they weren't going to be doing that, but they do that. So I don't know.
Man, I don't know too much about Busy. I
like Busy. I really do.
For personal reasons, I just stay away. But I just know she definitely. I just get the feeling that she's one of those uppity people that's out there in Hollywood that, if you ain't look like you can help her in some situation, she ain't even looking your way.
I think Busy is actually probably like a cool person in real life. But the thing is that if he's around certain people, they'll hype him up and then he'll be talking stuff, and then when you get him one-on-one, he has nothing to say. And it's all like, I don't have time for all that. Be yourself.
I do now agree with y'all thinking about it, that she does feel better than everybody because she has made it clear, like, I've been on TV. I'm a comedian. I've accomplished all this. And y'all are just random people on YouTube. You're all grifters. You're all, So
yeah.
Get back
like, damn. So how you really feel?
What TV she been on?
She had a special on Amazon.
Let me mute. Hold on.
Let me see if I can find it. I have Amazon Prime. Let me see if I can find that for you. Let's see if it's actually true.
You know when they roll the credits at the end and they show you all the PAs, the personal assistants, that's where she was on Netflix.
Yeah, joke wrote by Jolene Lenzer. That's about it. No, I'm just kidding. But if my TV,
well, I mean, if that's the case, what about my credentials? Can I use my credentials, AT2?
I mean, you've been on Dr. Phil's show.
Yeah, I've been on Dr. Phil, Nancy Grace, Inside Edition. I was on the front. I was in Star Magazine, In Touch Magazine.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
see, if we're going by those standards, though, John's right up there too because he's been in all the publications.
Yeah. So I say that to say she got a special on Amazon, but she acting like she was on. I was on Hey Michelle reality TV show.
So do you? Oh my gosh! Y'all didn't know about this. You or AT2? Did y'all know that Cooch went to Netflix trying to pitch a story about John in the community, trying to get a show done, a special done about all of it, and they respond. She said clips in. She compiled a video, everything, sending it in, trying to get this show, this pilot off, approved, and they told her there's not a death plot, so no.
What? Are you serious?
I swear on everything. So that's probably what she said was going to be the next thing. There's going to be a death plot just so she could get it on Netflix.
Well, that's not a bad idea, come to think about it. Because there's so much drama in the community.
Let me write that down for Thursday. I'm going to see if I can get a statement from Cooch. Hold on. Okay.
It's been shown in the group chat. She said she pitched the idea that she worked with her brother to put the video together to give it to Netflix, and that they wrote back, because there's not a death plot, they won't accept it.
Now, I will say her brother is paid.
Her brother's what?
If you're working with her brother is paid.
He's like the president.
He's paid. He's like the president of what's that cookie company? Cookie with the elf on the front of it?
L's? Keebler.
Oh. Yeah, he's like the president of Keebler Elf.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yes, it was very. Y'all didn't know that she pitched a TV show to Netflix? That's funny.
No, because I'm mad that she didn't ask me to be a part of it.
Well, she didn't get approved. I would like to see the video that she sent in to capture the craziness. I would like to see what was added.
Well, first of all, she wasn't going to get John to approve on that anyway. He wasn't going to be part of that. But then again, I don't know if it was nice. You
can still do a documentary on somebody without them being like a part of it.
So I typed in Jolene Lenzer, which this is not doxing. She says her name all the time and she does use it. So I'm not doxing anyone. I'm not going to do that. But I typed it on Amazon Prime, Jolene Lenzer, and it pulls up a season of comedians called Laugh After Dark, live in Las Vegas. But I don't see her special. I'm scrolling through all of them.
Now, does she have her own special? Oh, you found it.
I found it. It was season 1, episode 12. Jolene Lenzer, and I can't see the rest of it. She does have an episode on Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, congratulations to her. Okay.
And I was in the studio with Jay-Z when they recorded Give It to Me. That's a fact.
I'm getting over here. Bye.
Quickest exit I've seen.
Huh?
That was the quickest exit I've ever seen anyone go from a chat. Go from the panel.
He's pretty good at doing that.
I'm getting out of here. Bye.
Well, look, that put us at 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm not going to hold you no longer because I know that you said you had to go after 2. You gave me an extra hour and a half, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. And I just want you to know that you're a wonderful, beautiful person inside and out. Don't let nobody tell you different. You're a superstar. You're a champion. Focus on your goals and your dreams. You're a wonderful mother, a wonderful parent, and anybody would be honored to have you in their circle.
Oh, thank you, Real. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate you letting me come up here and speak on things and giving me the chance to, and not just running with what was told to you last night. I really do appreciate that. And I'm glad that no matter how many ups and downs, we always, like you said, find a way back to common ground. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you listening to suggestions, and in the chat we're having requests that things that might help. But congratulations on your 15 memberships, and yeah, send me ideas for your emojis, any kind of sayings that you would like. I think you need sayings, and not just food emojis, but sayings. And then I'll make you some food badges for the membership, so it shows against next to their name.
Okay, so do I need to send you some pictures or
Anything that you would like I said, like the Sing It Lefty one is really good when you start to sing the Cashapp song or the super chat song. It's good to have emojis that the chat can use during your streams. Like I said, I have a lot. I told you on the phone, if I want to speak about Momo, I'd be like, can we get the Momo emoji? And it's just a picture of a Momo, not her, but anyways, so just thanks for tending to topics. I wouldn't just do food. If you have particular sayings, if there's a saying that you always use, you can tell me that, and I can make just a word emoji. Like "get your facts straight" is one I used to have, or
like please believe it, please, or holler if you can't, then don't bother.
yeah, or
I say
welcome
those
to the
in all of my.
live, or whatever, just anything that a saying that you normally use that the chat can also put in there with the emoji to participate and kind of cheer you on, and it makes it fun for them.
Okay, well I'll definitely do that tomorrow when I get up in the morning. So I got to get up early. I got to get up like 7. So, and it's already 2 o'clock now. So I got to get to sleep. So I can at least get 4
I can't
hours of
get no
sleep.
more sleep. I would only get 2 hours sleep if I go to bed, so I might as well stay awake, y'all. But it's okay. I got sleep earlier. I took a nap earlier.
Well, with that said, I am going to end this live, guys. We still have 73 people in here. When the live is over, if you can please, please, please come back and leave a comment on the live, please. It helps with the algorithm. It helps. It helps with the video and search. And if you guys can also, um, yeah, leave a comment. Leave a comment. That's the most important thing is to leave a comment. Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and bounce off so you can say your goodbye. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Real, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, so with that said, again, if anybody wants to donate, we have Cashapp, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo. It's all strolling on the screen. It's all strolling on the screen. The Cashapp is $thekidlefty. The Venmo is at Real Entertainment News. The Zelle and the PayPal is Kareem Williams 29 at Gmail. All donations are appreciated. I appreciate all of my new members. Appreciate all of y'all. Karma's a bitch. Sheba, who upgraded. SC Johnson. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. And with that said, we out. And don't forget about, if you don't want to send me cash, the Amazon Wishlist link has been posted in the chat, and it's in the description of the video. Okay, I'll make sure I'll do that. Probably not tonight. Probably be doing it tomorrow morning because I'm going to bed right now. So, good night, everyone. Again, we still have 70 people here, which is phenomenal. And thank you for helping me get to 2,600 subscribers. I appreciate that. And again, lastly, don't forget to come back and leave a comment in the comment section of this video when this live is over. Have a good night, everyone. Holla if you can't, then don't bother. Oh.